Welcome back to an episode of Outer Worlds 2. Last time we left off, we recruited Tristan, did a bit of hacking, got some money, and we're making our way to the main city, pick up a few quests, and we'll see what happens. I doubt I can pick back up these people.
Just a moment. Allowing anyone into Matriarch's mercy unprocessed will upset the precarious ratio of refugees to aid. We should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85 days, presuming no unforeseen alterations.
Oh, isn't it ready? That's because my dear pet spray sander got out.
How coincidental. I, too, had a pet sprat also named Sprysander. Once, long ago. Oh, how I loved him. Fine, you may enter. And cherish your beloved pet. Hold him close. Welcome to Matriarch's Mercy.
I had to, chat. We had to
lie.
Rule
number 1, no crowding. Rule number 2, avoid the exclusion zone. Our seer has predicted
I'm going to the exclusion zone, chat.
Danger.
What is the exclusion zone?
I thought the name was self-explanatory. Our seer predicted that a corner of the encampment is in terrible danger. Danger from what? Or when? Unclear. Stay away from it, and, in all probability, you won't have to find out.
Is that a rule number 3?
Not at present. But according to our predictions, the creation of a third rule is likely, if not inevitable.
Danger's never stopped me before. Step aside, you cautious peasant.
Can't say I didn't warn you. You need anything, talk to Seer Wiley. He's in the lift building, straight through the settlement. Keep your behavior within acceptable parameters. Keep your behavior within acceptable
I rob you.
Parameters.
Maybe if I go behind here. Come on. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. Oh. Fuck. I always forget. I regret taking the kleptomania floor, chat. I regret it. You can barely look at anything without it. The game automatically just picking something up and taking it. Oh, I didn't even know there was an auto run. Abstract makes you auto run. Did not know that.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish. Between the invaders and the order defecting, there's no putting this sprat back into the can.
Cloister is looking pretty good right about now.
A wasteland devoid of life? No, Arcadia is doomed. Plain and simple.
Is that what you think?
I remember this place before the war. Functioning tramiculars. Peaceful silence of the canyons.
I can't recall.
This frontier is a little bit of a mess.
I can't recall the last time this region was silent.
There's no way I can take that.
I swear, it's nigh on impossible to find decent animal remains in these parts.
Is it? What are you just saying that?
Oh, try not to get too close. My sinuses are stuffed up, my ears are backed up, and my guts are gurgling. I could burst at any moment. Every fluid from every orifice. So keep your distance.
Doesn't seem right unless you're the sickest person alive.
Well, that is the idea. I've gotten sick at least a dozen times since we set up camp. Why, last week alone, I caught hack lung, sprat tongue, skinny teeth, and a rare case of mortified skull emergence.
I know for a fact not all of those are real.
What are you, a doctor? Figured I might as well get used to being sick. So I'm practicing for my next disease. It's gonna be a nasty one.
What do you make of the situation around camp?
I think it's downright awful what's happened to these fine folks. But me especially. Sickness, malnutrition, spontaneous genetic disorders, it never ends.
Uh-huh. I should
You
go.
too. Trust me, you don't want to catch this. Neither do I, for that matter.
I'm just lying for the
I'll
fun of
try
it.
not to sneeze on.
Stop deviating from the baseline.
Who's saying that? I don't think I can... No. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. So, down there's a dead end. So we'll come over here first.
That's the order. I'm not in the prediction business.
How long are we meant to stay here? How long are we meant to stay here?
That's the order. I'm not in the prediction business.
Can't speak to either of them. Or them. Oh. There's a gap right here. Oh, doesn't matter to me, I'm going this way still anyway.
Last scrap, or I guess Raleigh Dortmunder did. Huh? I still don't get any of this.
I don't think they do, chat. I don't think they do shoot
I
sight.
banged him up real good for you, didn't I? I won you one, right? Matters settled. The void you did. Barely connected. You're thinking of 2-3 scraps ago. You've been mostly unconscious a while now.
Can you tell me anything about the situation in the settlement?
You used at least 2 words I ain't sure I know. And I already forgot the question. No? I think. You ought to talk to Boss Tilda. She's the brains in this... What does she call it? Oh, yeah. Quasi-illicit shenanigan. Doesn't like to look at us when we're all banged up. Said my face turned her off Borscht loaf.
I can see why.
Head down the hill along the fence. Tell her Mapother and Mudge sent you.
Sure. What have we got? Was that 400 bits? Or 43 or whatever? Alright, well. Did a decent amount of shit too.
My noggin sure is sore.
Keep your lamps lit. Wherever there's trouble, there's always opportunists willing to profit from it.
Say that again. I don't think I can get here.
As long as you're working for us, I'll stay well out of your way.
You better stay out of my way. Gotta be careful not to steal shit. Kleptomania might flare up.
You got business? No? Move on.
I helped an agent of yours in Fairfield. She promised I would find friends in Sub Rosa.
You the fixer lent your aid to Agent Galloway? Don't suppose you got that crawling hibiscus she promised to sneak me, huh? Forget it. You can come in. Don't do anything foolish.
I don't think I can... Yeah.
Hey, you're okay in my book.
What's the deal with you?
Greetings. What can I help you with? Let me guess. One of your co-occupants is always hanging up his or her britches in your corner of the yurt. Am I right? Or you're dealing with more of a stay off my palate or that's my air you're breathing sort of thing. Hmm? Pray elucidate the exact nature of your tiff of contention.
Mapother and Mudge sent me.
Oh, really? Like they strung a few words together in a row and it all made sense? That's a marked improvement on earlier. Guessing they left out a bunch, though. Here in Matriarch's Mercy, if you're not a member of the Order, you're probably living close to somebody else. In some cases, sleeping on top of them. Sort of thing tends to cause friction between neighbors. Would lead to fights, but nobody here wants trouble with the Order. So they hire our hooligans to battle by proxy.
So they fight using stand-ins? What does that solve?
Half the time, people shy away at the first sight of blood. The other, that's what they're there for. We say whoever wins the fight wins the argument. But frankly, it's never anything of consequence, like, okay, hurrah! This guy gets back his mangy button. Now, how can I help you exactly?
I came to ask about the situation in the camp, but you answered my question.
Ugh, a tourist. Well, clear out then, huh? Can't have you scaring off real customers. I got a bunch of yeggs, 2 pugilized pugilists, and a sick canid to feed.
Talk to me again.
Don't make me call Mapother and Mudge over. They don't like no fighting for free. Go on, get out of here. Scram. Go on, get out of here. Scram.
Fine. Ooh. What is this one? Ooh, 1% damage, hell yeah.
Hello. You're the one that aided us in availing Sub Rosa of a rather large shipment of Spectrum vodka, yes?
Indeed.
Agent Galloway is slightly less trustful than most feral canids, so winning her over speaks volumes of your character. Consequently, I'm pleased to present you purchase access to my fine wares. It's fortunate you're no stranger to contraband.
Where does Sub Rosa stand on the war?
We stand that we'd like to make a good ton of bits on the war, and maybe expand our reach in the process. Beyond that, I'm not supposed to comment. But Sub Rosa consists primarily of ex-Anti's Choice and ex-Protectorate personnel. We've still got folks we care about out there. Complicates some of our feelings on the fighting. But if the fighting stops, our income begins to go dry.
If your wares are so good, why are you operating out of a refugee camp?
It's superb cover and a consistent market. Refugees are in need of all sorts of supplies that the Order cannot provide, and Sub Rosa delivers, at only a reasonable markup. Myself, I enjoy the thrills of the environ. Will the Order attempt to drive me out? Will Matriarch's Mercy be shelled? Shall I run out of new cereals? Oh, thrilling!
Can't make money without taking a risk or two.
Agreed. You'd do well in Sub Rosa with that philosophy. Supposing you didn't get killed anyhow.
I'll just reload. Let's see what you have.
Browsers.
Well, too bad I'm an Aldo browser myself. That's okay, I guess. I'll take that. I'm good, I think. The rest. For now. I can't pickpocket anyway. Alright, whatever.
Don't do anything foolish.
Don't make me call Mapother and Mudge over. They don't like no fighting for free.
You're... Oh, my aching head.
Alright. Yeah, that's gonna get me in trouble if I look at that too much.
What caused the schism between the Protectorate and the Order? The Consul tried to kill presiding Bishop Ruth Bassar, but we saw that coming.
I see a bounty terminal. Free XP and free money.
Apologies, outsider. As a vicar, I am usually tasked with guiding non-order lay people, such as yourself. Lately, the abbot has tasked me with the education of the refugees in our care. You are, of course, free to stay to be enlightened by my lecture, but I don't need an abacus to predict your path lies elsewhere.
Not if I promise not to take much of your time.
Well, if it's in the displaced's best interests, I imagine I can find a moment.
You seem fairly in the know. What's the situation in the settlement?
Yes, I reckon I do have my ear to the grimy dirt floor of Matriarch's Mercy. I hear what common lay people are saying, and the wide array of bodily noises they make. Suppose I, more than any other member of the Order here, connect with non-scienticians. I've begun daily lectures, including practical advice on efficiently planning their days. I frequently launch into extended orations on everyone's favorite topic, math, and meticulously expatiate on our sex origins in the most rigorously pedantic detail.
Wait, that's how you've been helping with displaced here? Talking to Atom?
As I'm sure you've read in recent dissertations doing the rounds, education has proven to have a 13.7% increase in overall quality of life. I am single-handedly making a difference here, with constructive pointers on efficient scheduling, lessons on order history, plus some mathematics for a little added razzle-dazzle.
Oh, riveting. Do you think people are listening?
Never as many as I would like, perhaps.
I wonder why.
My little congregation grows by the hour. Eventually, my unsophisticated layperson friend, the knowledge just seeps right in. Give it a few years and they'll even be asking questions.
Ah, just a few years, eh?
Every scientician yearns to visit the archive on Clayster.
Can't pick
One
back at
day,
it.
it will process all.
I'm gonna come out here.
Please be advised, this unit lacks pharmaceutic resources to provide medical care meeting Earth Directorate standards to populations exceeding 7.5 persons.
Thus, if we compare the rates of dust accumulation inside...
I mean, I can, but I can't, you know?
If we factor for random elements offsetting certain key variables, upsetting the mock apple cart, as it were, we start to grasp the potential range of disruption.
Do we?
And then we solve for the... apologies. Just catching up on a research assignment between queries. Yes? Did you need something?
I was wondering if you could tell me the square root of pi.
Oh, doesn't everyone have that memorized? It's 1.77245385. Ah, I see you were making a jest and/or attempt at conversation. Anything else?
How do you think the displaced feel about living here?
They must be exceptionally pleased with the statistical jump correlated to residents within Matriarch's Mercy. Numbers here are pretty compelling. According
I don't
to data,
think so.
Life inside shows a notable uptick in key relevant quality of life factors. Longevity, access to medicine, potable water. Life outside sees increased risk of starvation, inclement weather, and hostile xenofauna. Yes, indeed. Numbers are really against you out there.
Most people need more than medicine and water to be happy.
We have diverted internal resources to better meet demand in key areas. And I'm pleased to say that's led to a statistically significant 2.7% increase in refugee satisfaction. But if my data remains unconvincing, I suggest you inquire with Provisioner Plotnik inside the lift building. Simply tell her Archivist Widmark approves brief use of her time. Then back to
Get back to it.
Algorithmic dissonance? Don't even like the sound of it. How could something be incalculable? Why, the very idea is preposterous. Algorithmic dissonance?
Hello there, Serenity. How's it going?
How could something
Hold on, can I rob you? I don't think I can.
Why, the very idea is
Oh, I might be able to. No, no, chill. Dude, what are you doing? Stay still. I just want to rob you. Thanks.
My soup is nutritionally calculated to sustain all
Doing chores while watching Lechem.
but it
Hell
could
yeah.
use a little salt. Some people think soup doesn't qualify as a meal. Those people are incorrect and rude. With soup, as with
It's kind of like
life,
soup, chat.
the ratio of flavor to spoonful is a delicate balance. There is an art to cooking. Alas, I am a man of science, not art. Bread, crackers, mathematically unnecessary. A good soup speaks for itself.
I'm not sure actually. I don't know if this guy likes soup or not.
There is an art to cooking. Alas,
Can't tell.
I am a man of science, not
Can't tell at all. I robbed you. No. What is this? You see a large pile of seemingly unrelated debris. What this once was isn't readily apparent at first glance. Try and recall everything you know about architecture. Determine this was an improvised structure, possibly multi-story before its collapse. Internal load-bearing elements clearly proved insufficient. Keep examining. Search for anything shiny or important looking. I can't. Examine. So I can never look at find what's underneath that, huh?
I seen the whole thing.
I can never do that. That's so sad. Oh, what's under here? Oh, just a way in or out for anyone. Oh, oh. I forgot about my kleptomania chat.
Attention Order Acolytes, perfection now exists in sandwich form. Our scienticians have created the perfect...
I completely forgot about my kleptomania flaw for a second. Almost robbed right in front of her. Just joined your Discord. Hell yeah, I mean, not many people in there. I think we're the only one, really. But you said you needed it for notifications. I think I need to set up like a role for the bot. No access to any of the server channels. Yeah, there's a react on the rules channel. You hit that emoji, you get access to the server. There should be like a verification thing at the top with Wick. You do that, you get the rules channel. You put an emoji react on that, and you get the entire server. I don't know if I can get that. No, I can't. I'll just rob her.
Vacuously untrue statements with their unsatisfying antecedents. At the order of the Ascendant, our predictions
Alright, let's speak to her.
Watch yourself if you intend to nose around that collapsed ramshackle. I swear, refugee settlements aren't what they used to be.
That was never in question, but anyone inside must have been gravely injured.
Oh yeah, Duarte. He's former antis like me. He was underneath for a few hours. Or, no, that was before. This time it was Rollo Nast? No. Gert Valkenberg. Happens a lot. People here need more room to breathe. Can't build in the walkways, can't set up in the exclusion zone. So they build up. Best they can, at least. Don't have proper building material or nothing. They just make do. After a while, the stacked up little huts they jury-rigged come tumbling down.
Let's see, so a bunch of displaced have been hurt doing this?
Oh, you put that together, did you? Here, I thought I was being subtle. Yeah, people keep at it. What else choice they have? Order won't listen. Maybe if we interspersed our requests with numbers, they'd pay attention. Seems like all they care about sometimes.
What worries me is you may be right. Be seeing you.
Go on. You take care now. You hear?
I'm never able to do that, chat, because we can't get more traits. Alright. Look up local bounties. Jan Dunsany. I think we took care of this, right? Repeated and indiscriminate slaughter of Order personnel. Unlike her brother, Jan Dunsany appears to bear some bashes of duty from her prior life in the Protectorate. Unfortunately, this is manifested in a hatred for the Order. She seems to believe that the Protectorate has treated us too gently, and that we must all be executed as traitors. She has already made good on this belief in the dozens. Jan Dunsany currently resides in the Scrapper's Den with her gormless fellows. For their crimes, they must be eliminated. Morton and Edward Dunsany. For the crimes of theft, malfeasance, general wreaking of havoc, grief, Morton and Edward Dunsany belong to the many protected subjects abandoned by their local leaders. However, rather than turning to us for aid, the duo instead partook in petty banditry. They have since acquired many fellow ne'er-do-wells and have swiftly become a problem too troublesome to ignore. The brothers reside within the abandoned Guardian estates in the southwest region of Golden Ridge. Note that due to catastrophic damage to our tram infrastructure, the mountain on which the estates reside must be ascended. Reaching the scavengers' lands may be difficult, but those who succeed shall be amply rewarded. Right, that's the one we've already done. Turn it in. Actually, let me do a hack first. We'll save and then we'll do a hack. Let's see. Oh, and it's free as well. She repaired it. 600 XP and 1,500 bits. Hell yeah. And I'll take a little bit more. Don't mind if I do. Another 500 bits. Then completed bounty. Boom. 540 XP. So, there we go. Hell yeah. Decent chunk of money right there. We are already pretty close to leveling up again. Alright, so we're done here.
The grand plan is the
Done out
predetermined
there.
order to the entire universe.
That's gonna be a theft, right? Yeah.
Where do we go now? Another refugee camp?
We'll come down here, then we'll go inside.
Another colony?
I predict, with an 8.23 margin of error, that our situation will improve in time.
Stop it with the predictions. You don't even know multivariable calculus.
Just trying to cheer you up.
What happened to this place? Law. Matriarch's mercy is no safer than the trenches.
Look on the bright side. I predict that the worst is behind us.
What happened to this place? Where do we go now? Another
Okay,
refugee
we've already hit that.
Another colony?
I predict, with
We're
an
not going
8.23
anywhere.
margin of error,
Not on the
that our
basis
situation
of
will
some
improve in
half-baked
time.
prediction.
Stop
This
it with the
so-called
predictions. You don't even
exclusion
know
zone
multivariable
is where we
calculus.
stake our claim.
trying to cheer you up.
Stand with me in defense of freedom.
What's going on here?
My mind for idle numerical chit-chat.
Ooh,
That's one
I
way
want
to
one of
become the
those.
center of attention.
I want one of those. Look at that.
Please don't distract me from my more pressing distractions.
Except for the fact that you ain't yelling and trying to eat me. I'd have pegged you as some sort of prosperous scrapper by the rough look you got about you. You do got a certain feral look in your eye, though. Okay. I give up. Tell me.
AF Director at Mazikeen, and you are?
May Huffstutler, formerly Auntie's Choice, Department of Invasive Marketing. Now, the voice of the displaced. That's what those in the...
Actually, I clicked that one, but I kinda like the third option more, a free agent. Fuck the AF Directorate, you know what I'm saying? Fuck the AF Directorate.
We're not going anywhere.
No reason to reason.
You do got a certain feral
I'm
look in your
fitting myself
eye,
as a
though.
free agent, no commitments, no
Okay.
complications.
Cheers to that, friend. When war looms its ugly head, adaptation is key. May Huffstutler, formerly Auntie's Choice, Department of Invasive Marketing. Now, the voice of the displaced. That's what those in the order call me, leastways. An unofficial sobriquet, likely meant as a petulant slight. On account I object. Louder. More often than the rest. Those of us ended up here have very little except needs. I turn those into demands for reasons of clarity and import.
Where did all these people come from?
Some are former Auntie's Choice like me. Some were abandoned by the Protectorate. All of us have been displaced by conflict somehow, directly or otherwise. Happy as I am to make your acquaintance, I'm busy staking our claim over the exclusion zone, so if you'll excuse me.
What was it you mentioned about exclusion zone?
The exclusion zone. The Order has decided to keep us out thanks to some nebulous prediction of disaster. Screw their predictions. We have people, displaced by war and disaster, in sore need of space. There's plenty of room to house them.
You're right, it makes no sense.
Thank you. That's what I've been trying to tell everyone. I honestly don't give the slightest whit about the Order's idea of math or whatever calculation tells them that a catastrophe may or may not occur. I couldn't get anywhere with Administrator Daggerwall, but maybe you'll have better luck.
Maybe. What makes you think the Administrator would listen to me?
Even the Order, for all of their logical ways, value an outside perspective. And because I've run out of options.
Alright, I'll give it a try.
Thanks, stranger. Maybe fate's on our side for a change. You can find Agarwal in the lift building. Probably formulating another equation to get on my nerves. I suppose I can give you the time of day.
How are things around camp?
Vexing. We're at the mercy of the Order, and the Order is at the mercy of their predictions. Not to insult our gracious hosts, but these people don't wipe themselves unless an equation tells them to.
Crazy work.
Stranger?
Absolutely diabolical. Right, let's have a dialogue going. There's no way I can pickpocket her even if I wanted to. Which I do. I very much do want to pickpocket her. No loot over here, but whatever.
Where do we go now?
Right, let's go inside. Actually, up there first.
Another colony?
I predict, with an 8.23 margin of error,
a visitor.
our situation
Without
will improve
notice.
in time.
Indeed.
Predictions. You don't even know multivariable
Cool.
calculus.
Just trying to cheer you up.
I'll pickpocket either them. Alright. I'm gonna rob you and I'll speak to you. Oh, I can't rob you. Never mind.
Hello. You weren't mentioned in my latest personalized order projection. I mean, prediction. Granted, I mostly skim the parts what don't cover probabilistic dangers, so perhaps you were alluded to in some, roundabout fashion. Suppose that means you're not a threat. So that's good, right? Yeah, I reckon that's good.
You're fond of these personalized order predictions, are you?
I'll say, I try not to make any big plans until I consult my latest POP. First time I got a POP, it was on a lark. It said, Rolo Nast, our seer has predicted you must wear a helmet today. I borrowed one, as a laugh. Everybody ribbed me about it. Just after lunch, wind picked up on the cliff above and dropped a mock apple 152 meters straight down onto my head. Fortunately, I still had that brain case on.
How accurate would you say the predictions are?
I mean, if you want an exact estimate or percentage, talk to them. As for me, I just got that, what do you call it? Anecdotal feedback. A few times, I couldn't make heads or tail of half of it. Like, avoid anything representing whole numbers. I didn't know what to do about that. So I just stayed put. End of the day, I'm still here, and my co-occupant Ike isn't. So, I guess them prognostications work well enough.
So you'd say the predictions have helped you?
You did catch the part I said they saved my life, right? I think alive is a notable improvement on dead. That's something you can take to the bank, Figuratively speaking. I don't know why the other displaced have been so slow to take to them. But I'm not complaining too loud. Waited for my latest POPs long enough already. Anybody needs me, I'll be right here patiently awaiting my latest personalized order prediction. Anybody needs me,
Alright, let's go inside.
Here patiently awaiting my latest personalized order prediction.
Okay. So he's the guy I want to speak to. Wink. Ooh. 1.3k. W-lick.
1,068.5 pardons, but my attention is presently 99.81% occupied, coordinating provisions and supplies for the displaced.
Seems you're pretty busy helping the displaced. What exactly do you do here?
I have zero allotted time for random queries, at present or in the foreseeable future. But very well. As the assigned provisioner, I am responsible for coordinating the requisition and distribution of comestibles, medicinals, and miscellaneous vital supplies. The overwhelming majority of my time is dedicated to this, leaving only moments to see to the Order's needs in the settlement. But it is an effort I undertake with great relish. You may not have noticed, but the refugees do not want for food or medicine.
I bet you're more stressed than you let on, but you seem happy about it.
The Order of the Ascendant is dedicated to the ascension of humanity. Our ultimate goal may not be reached in our lifetime. If I can help others in need today, I shall do so to the utmost extent of my abilities and resources.
Not sure that this place has realized everything you've been doing.
With the great disruption that has occurred to their lives, one can hardly blame them. That they are fed and remain healthy is sufficient for me.
I'll leave it to it.
Yes. Farewell.
I mean, I wonder if the other dialogue she had about the person telling her we should give her some time leads to anything, or if it's just the same dead-end dialogue. Not that that's bad or anything. It's merely curiosity, really.
1,068.5 pardons.
So let's speak with you about your work.
Well, if the the assigned provisioner, the overwhelming majority of you may not have noticed.
Okay, it's the same. It's just a different line of dialogue. That's fine. I wonder what she has for sale. Oh my god. That is pretty crazy. Pretty crazy indeed. We will keep an eye on that. We will definitely be keeping an eye on that. Get that off my screen. Alright, unless I can somehow. Okay, boom. I can't pickpocket her or get her.
Greetings, qualified engineer.
Isn't that the one we repaired? It might be.
Stockpile.
Might not be. Alright. I garble. What's going on?
I have 15 seconds of allotted time for non-specific discourse, so choose your words with expediency. Oh, don't tell me. You're here on behalf of the voice of the displaced, aren't you?
How did you know she sent me?
Mathematical predictions always keep us one step ahead. My latest augury noted that a stranger would come bearing an inconvenient message. This is about the exclusion zone, correct?
The Order's keeping the zone off limits for some shady reasons.
Excuse me, but the intricate dance of the cosmos is anything but shady. You see, the seer predicted that a calamity would befall the exclusion zone, warning that the barrier must not be crossed. But the ever-disruptive voice of the displaced is dead set on occupying the exclusion zone anyway, laughing in the face of certain peril.
Precisely how is the exclusion zone dangerous?
We don't know, and therein lies the frustration. The seer has augured death for anyone who enters the exclusion zone. Yes, you heard me right. Death. Furthermore, and I quote, an outside mediator, having earned the confidence of both sides, has a high likelihood of clearing up an ongoing dispute. And now the voice has involved you. How auspicious. Perhaps you are the outside mediator who was foretold.
Where would I even begin?
The first step is to familiarize yourself with every angle of the dispute. Talk to the people of Matriarch's Mercy. The displaced want the exclusion zone. We want it kept off limits. We can't both be right. With your seasoned perspective, perhaps the voice of the displaced will learn to listen. Any questions before you get started?
What can you tell about the voices displaced?
I can tell you she's a rabble-rouser of the highest order. Still, she cleaves to her principles. That's something. You can find her outside, among her people, stubbornly defying an order barricade. But you already knew that.
Earlier you said I was foretold. How does that work?
Novice Seer Vicarage should have ample time to illuminate you on the Order's forecast modeling methods. He's just down the room from here.
So we'll let everyone's concerns are there enough trust to resolve this dispute?
According to predictions, yes. Or at least, my interpretation of them. I am reasonably certain. More than usual, in fact. Many people around camp support or object to our methods. Speak to them. Form your own opinion. And when you are ready, we will decide the fate of the exclusion zone.
Have we... Okay, I guess not.
Scienticians around the settlement inform me you've made some inquiries.
Who do I
Good.
poke?
Good. Continue poking around further, though. Have you spoken to all representatives of the Order? All of the displaced? The Doctor? The questionable types from Sub Rosa? Investigated the containers? If not, do. Well then, if you need me in the meantime, I'll be here, up to my ocular organs and requests.
I must give and decide how are things in Matriarch's Mercy.
Besides what I've already told you, to put it gently, disorganized, which is irregular for a group that prides itself on mathematical acumen. But with effort, patience, and collaboration, I am confident that Matriarch's Mercy will soon be a haven for the displaced.
You into Souls-like games? I've been playing Hollow Knight. Yeah, I really like Souls-like games. I've played a lot of them. I played all the Dark Souls, I played Elden Ring, I played Bloodborne. I played a few others too. The names are eluding me. I think I tried Hollow Knight, but I didn't really like the 2D aspect, I don't think. I tried the Star Wars one too, but I didn't really like Cal. I thought it was kind of boring. I would have preferred if we played like as a Sith or something, I don't know. Anyway, no. I'm not aware of any new ones that are coming out, unfortunately. But, oh hold on. Isn't there one, I think there's one called Valor Mortis coming out soon, right? Valor Mortis, yes. I was meant to playtest it, but it ended before I had a chance of doing it. So that's unfortunate. Valor... Yeah, Valor Mortis on my wish list. That could be good. I didn't play Wu Chang Fallen Feathers. I skipped Liza P as well. Just didn't really appeal to me, even though I know Liza P is like generally regarded as a really good Souls-like. Never heard of Valor Mortis? It hasn't released yet. There was a playtest, but I missed it unfortunately. I'm still getting the lay of the land around Matriarch's Mercy.
Good. Check in with me once you've made significant progress. As with probability, there is an art to mediation, and it requires a well-rounded perspective.
I don't know if it does.
Yes. Farewell.
Spoke to you. Alright. I want to speak to...
It's you.
Who the hell are you? I'm gonna be careful here, because my companion's gonna open the door while I'm looting and sell me. They already know they are. They do all the time.
Oh, thank the architect you're finally here. I've scarcely breathed while hoping you'd come. I am in desperate need of your help.
Who are you? You want my help? You don't even know me.
True, but the Order's predictions know you better than you know yourself.
I've read it all before, but it has to do with me. I have a question first. What do you think of conditions at the camp?
As a doctor, I'm appalled. We don't have enough beds or private quarters to separate people, so sickness is blazing an unhappy trail through the refugees. Of course, the Order keeps us well supplied with meds, but things will get worse as long as we're overcrowded. Yes, I can treat sickness as it arises. It would be leagues better to prevent it entirely. That means space to spread out.
Anything I can do to assist with that?
Since you asked, you can run this medicine to Horst Lambing. Just don't shake the man's hand. He has a habit of coughing into his palm.
Enhanced antibiotics. You desperately need my help with something else?
You see, the Seers are members of the Order who labor over the universal equation. Even in its unfinished state, the equation gives them the means to predict the future. Recently, I had a rare opportunity to ask the Seer for guidance. He told me that a dashing outsider would answer my prayers.
Wow, I'm quite dashing, I think.
Here you are, a dashing outsider standing before me.
The Order devised an equation that calculates the unknowable. How is that possible?
Strictly speaking, it isn't. Not yet. But the math is very, very, very good at predicting what is probably most likely extremely possible. In theory. Within a margin of error. Anyway, that is the Seer's business.
Suspicious.
My business is the health and welfare of this camp.
Alright, I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
Where to begin? There are so many sick and wounded in Matriarch's mercy, and I have but 2 imperfect hands. I am but a humble general practitioner. What I really need are specialists, and the Seer predicted an outsider would find them.
What about me? I fancy myself something of a medical professional.
You also strike me as someone on the go. I need committed medical employees, not a freelancer. The Seer gave me a datapad with explicit instructions that I not read it, for my intervention could only throw probability into disarray. Now, take the datapad. With my thanks.
Seer's prediction. You should know that I rescued an auto-mech doctor.
Thanks to you, our automechanical doctor has been dispensing medication and setting broken limbs with tireless efficiency. Take this. On behalf of the Order and the displaced, I thank you.
That's complete.
Now, will there be anything
already?
Else?
Okay. Acquired essence of being a micro. Yeah, there was something further.
How can I be of service?
Nothing. Okay. Like I said, I have so many backlogs. It's just my work that doesn't let me play all these games, struggling with my workload. Yeah, man. Work is the worst thing we ever created. We should just get rid of it, to be honest. Like, you know, the billionaires have enough money for all of us. You know, I think we can do something with that. You know what I'm saying? Should what you have to say, Al.
Since you aren't a refugee, I hope you understand that I cannot offer my goods free of charge.
Yeah, whatever. Just show me. Whatever, man. I'm good with that.
Save your... How can I be of service?
Well, I mean, we've almost leveled up.
Hold still and accept treatment.
Oh, what's in here? I'm good. Explosive rounds. I don't think I can equip that even if I wanted to. No. I doesn't have any spare mod slots, unfortunately. Alright. I just hope there isn't a better site. I doubt it, but let's see. We already have that equipped. Yeah, that was the worst one. Yeah, nothing new there. Alright, those are both. I'll fuck them up if I go too close to them.
You're right. The universe does not orient itself toward fairness. But it's my firm belief humanity can do better.
All evidence to the contrary.
Sure. Hold on. Yeah. As I expected. Or suspected.
Keep moving.
What is this?
Themselves.
Who are you?
Ah, I pleasantly anticipated this exact moment.
My personalized order prediction and weekly prognostics report both mentioned encountering an unforeseen factor about now. I suppose that designation doesn't wholly apply to you, though, does it? Predicting future events is an imprecise science. Currently, that is. Well then, I read that you'd have questions about our predictive methods, correct?
A lot of them. How does the Order predict the future?
We utilize a mix of proprietary research methods to gather as complete a data set as possible, and advanced calculations using well-honed models to effectuate it. None of us predict events with complete accuracy or absolute detail. We'd need to solve the universal equation to do that. Fortunately, we're all working very hard on that problem. The Department of Predictive Analysis provide weekly prognostics reports and personalized order predictions to help steer our followers' paths.
I lost me a second. Your little department does what now? So you tell everyone in Vota what to do.
More what to watch out for. Advisement on adhering to the plan. Forecasts of probabilistic dangers. Elements of larger predictions made relevant to groups and individuals. The Department of Predictive Analysis is mainly populated by seers like myself, who represent the Order's most talented mathematicians. After years of study, some can predict events a few seconds or minutes into the future with reasonable precision. Others can estimate with up to 71.1% accuracy several months out. Of course, predictions have grown more difficult with the loss of the archive, but I am not to speak of that with an outsider. No offense.
I took offense. Do unforeseen factors get in the way of your predictions?
Unforeseen factors, random elements, anomalous outliers, incalculable variables, all of them can undercut the accuracy of our predictions. But as we close in on solving the universal equation, unknown unknowns will become known unknowns. Then finally, known knowns. You follow?
This is a predictory. I expected more than a desk.
True, my situation does lack a certain refinement. Regrettably, this is Matriarch's mercy. We all must do the best we can with limited means.
Can you tell me anything about the situation in the settlement?
Matriarch's mercy is brimming beyond capacity with those cast out by war. But we of the Order rise to every challenge and continually strive to better our guests' existence. Why, I, for instance, have availed my predictive methods to our refugee neighbors in the area.
So you lack any substantial ways to aid the refugees?
There's nothing more practical than improving lives now, is there? We've offered the displaced access to our weekly prognostics reports and personalized order predictions. Engagement is admittedly rather low, but at least one member of the camp reports he has benefited from them greatly.
If none of the refugees come by, perhaps you could pitch in to help elsewhere.
I believe my services will be increasingly sought after the more of the displaced learn of our methods. Vicar Orendi, for instance, is assiduously occupied with such efforts. One of our recent guests, Rollo Nast, has received multiple personalized order predictions. I believe he could speak to the effectiveness of our ways firsthand. If my own humble assertions are not enough, I trust his attestations would convince you, and perhaps other members of the displaced as well.
I think that answers everything.
Well, I do believe you're needed elsewhere. Farewell. My weekly prognostic report hinted at our past or pending interaction.
Oh. Seer's prediction. Though you may be a stranger to its land, you shall help us by locating medical specialists essential to the health and well-being of Matriarch's Mercy. Be they formally trained or unconventional in approach, rest assured that they will be welcomed with open arms. A taxidermist, a servant with needle and thread, can be found within the bounds of Matriarch's Mercy. One from the mechanical that has fallen prey to scrappers is located to the west in the Guardian Estates. A plumber, a specialist in the most depraved and yet essential biological functions, is currently in the trenches of combat. We thank you for your forthcoming assistance. Seer wisely. Okay, what to do with that? Okay. Already have that. Oh, this has information. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay. I thought I had little bits of lore. Amanda save key. Alright, we see. Okay, that's all of that then. Let's see the terminal next. Or lift. Oh, never mind.
You know, you strike me as someone with a very small body of published work.
Please, don't take me on a cotangent.
I'll speak to him in just a moment. Oh yeah, free loot. And by just a moment, I mean I'm gonna finish. Actually, should I speak to them now? Might be worth speaking to them now. No, we'll do this other stuff we have first, I think.
Ruth Bassar is the first among.
Where's the... Here we go. Got some shit for you.
I'll try not to sneeze on you, but no promises.
Dark Horse basically asked me to bring you some medicine.
Law, finally. Real relief for my fake symptoms. Let's see it then.
What's it worth to you? Nah, just take it. Just take it. Here you go. At least now you can pretend to feel better.
If it's all the same, I'll give it to someone in real need. I've got more practice ahead of me. Wouldn't want to spoil it by seeking treatment. You have my gratitude, stranger.
Yeah. See, whatever.
I think I'll try not to sneeze.
I'm not with Auntie anymore. My nuggets.
I'm just gonna check out these guys real quick. If they have anything new.
Make me call Mapother and Mudge over. They don't like no fighting for free.
Greetings. I heard tell that you aided Spider in his little reconnaissance venture at the Guardian Estates. Between the two of us, I sent him out there to get him to cease jabbering about his glory days. I hardly expected him to locate anything worthwhile.
And yeah, he did. I'm glad to be checked. Reputation, Sub-Rosa. Damn, Sub-Rosa's flying up a little bit. What's that, like a 10% discount? That'd be crazy. Alright, let's go speak to the displaced again now.
Another refugee camp? Please. Another colony?
Oh. Administrator Agarwal. Here to finally hash this out, are you? Thought this day would never come.
Yes.
How did you get here?
Our esteemed outsider here has agreed to thoroughly appraise our situation, in the hope that we may finally close the book on the exclusion zone once and for all.
They say you asked around. Listen to folks. That's a good start, at least.
Remember again what this whole argument's about?
The seer predicted imminent danger to the exclusion zone. In the interest of safety, the displaced must leave.
Well, the displaced are the ones taking that risk, on the grounds the predictions can be false.
The displaced are under the Order's care, and the Order should decide what is best for them. Hence why we need the help of an outsider. Mediator, I leave the fate of the exclusion zone in your capable hands.
And I'd like to discuss what I found out about the Order's side.
Speak on then.
Warren Nash told me a bit about the Order's predictions and their usefulness.
Did he also happen to mention they were needlessly oblique and vague?
He did, yes. Weren't always accurate, but he was too scared to ignore them. He seemed convinced he should be followed.
Quite right. Rollo's co-occupant might have also supported our warnings, had he heeded them.
I don't know. You ask me, when it comes to these Order predictions, there's a lot of room between a probable and definite outcome.
Actually, before we go through this entire conversation, is that really it? Because we didn't even report back to Agarwal, right? Maybe this is the way it's meant to progress and resolve. But Was this before or after we went down here? I think it was after. Let me just... Dude, I was scared for a second. I thought my quick save was miles
What
back.
fine contraband might I supply you with this day?
Dude, he was still there. I thought my quick save was miles back. My heart dropped for a second.
The duties of an administrator never end.
Alright.
Exemplary. Our scienticians reported they were most impressed with the thoroughness of your inquiry. The displaced must deeply appreciate your careful consideration.
You have
And
another
me,
line.
by proxy as well, as your ardent and industrious facilitator. Go speak with the voice of the displaced. I will meet you there shortly, and finally, we can bring this to a close. My time is yours.
Alright, yeah, just a throwaway line, but even so, better than nothing, I suppose. Let's do a... Should we do a manual? Yeah, we'll do a manual.
Oh.
Yeah.
They say
We're
you're
gonna skip through this.
Well, the mediator. I'll speak on then.
Did
You already
also
heard all
happen to
this.
mention, I don't know. You ask me, when it comes to these order predictions,
Yeah, yes, we will
there's a
too.
lot of room between a
I
probable
spoke to
and
Vicar
definite
Arendi
outcome.
about her support for the displaced.
You mean that missionary type who's always talking at everybody instead of to them?
She values education, but I find her methods questionable.
Her mission is to uplift and enlighten.
She's indoctrinating, not helping us. Can't you see the difference?
Point taken.
Provisioner Plotnik informed me about order efforts.
You actually got the provisioner to give you the time of day. Huh.
Ah, yes. I sometimes forget Provisioner Plotnik is also assigned to minding the displaced's needs. Her role is largely proactive, while mine is reactive.
The Provisioner seems committed to ensuring the displaced want for nothing, yet isn't doing a very good job.
Fair enough. The order
Well,
does keep us refugees fed
at
and
least trying, I
plenty,
guess.
medicated. To give credit, as I do with blame, where it's due.
Yeah. Indeed, probably the best one out of a lot of them. Let's talk about the displaced in their perspective.
I'm all ears, mediator.
What about this business with the sub-Rosa altercations?
The what now?
When grievances between the displaced approach fisticuffs, we hire sub-Rosa hooligans to duke things out for us.
That is unquantifiably absurd. And I don't see how moving into the exclusion zone will help.
Overcrowding leads to frustration. Minor issues get amplified in unproductive ways.
Unproductive is one thing. Paid Donnybrooks with surrogate fighters is... well, I'm at a loss for an applicative metaphor to describe it.
I spoke to the camp doctor about the health situation here.
I understand you were crucial in securing additional medical personnel for Matriarch's Mercy. Thank you.
Yeah, much appreciated. Way to go above and beyond. Anyhow, what was the good doctor's diagnosis?
Well, there are people living on top of each other, which is a public health disaster.
We have ample room to space people out more, but only if we utilize the exclusion zone.
That is indeed unfortunate, but the dangers predicted for the exclusion zone may outweigh these concerns.
I found evidence of a collapsed structure.
Collapsed? But we built Matriarch's Mercy to optimize comfort and safety.
I'm guessing you're saying this wasn't an official structure, more of a hastily assembled, precariously built shanty.
Indeed. The refugees shouldn't have to build in these conditions. These huts come crashing down.
People are struggling to make do with what they have. If we had the exclusion zone, this wouldn't be a problem.
I'm aghast these structures weren't built following established order construction guidelines. By my calculations, you've explored this topic from every conceivable angle. Admirable work, Mediator. I suspect that your sympathies lie with the displaced. Unfortunate if true, but I leave the decision in your capable hands.
Look, For the record, all of this is ridiculous.
Finally understand what we're dealing with, huh? For every problem, there's an obtuse, indirect solution.
Regardless of your misgivings, I ask that you follow your reason.
Well, I will cover displaced. Their needs outweigh the danger, the exclusion zone is theirs. Because the reality is, even if this prediction about danger is true, it's up to them to take the risk, you know? Like, if they want to do it, you know, just let them.
Well, if this is the fate that was augured, then I will not complain. Though it goes against my very nature. Please, be safe. That's all I ask.
Not to worry, Administrant. The exclusion zone is our problem now. Here. You stay out of trouble. We'll try and do the same.
Oh, hell yeah, 500 bits for free. And I'll level up.
Thanks again, stranger. The Order won't scare us off that easily.
No reason to reason.
Thanks again, stranger. The Order won't
Where
scare
did-
us off that easily.
There she is.
What happened to
Yes.
this place?
Just hope we've done the right thing.
Matriarch's mercy is no safe.
Alright, let's see, skills. I'm just gonna take everything to 9. Be honest with you. Beautiful. Then perks, what have we got? Perks, charlatan. Requires 7 or more total perks purchased. Okay, that's fine, whatever. After dropping to 10% or less gadget energy. Charges. Don't know about that. I don't know about that. No, I don't know about them, to be honest with you, chat. I might get this, actually. I favourite this and this. And then what else is here? I'll favourite that too, because it's a prerequisite for something. That's actually a pretty good pair. They're useless. Not interested in them. Not interesting. No. No, I don't think there's anything here that's particularly interesting. Was body locked, right? Not seen anything. No, I'm good off that. That was pretty good. No one yet though. That's also really fucking good. Or whatever. Heavy-handed, no. Tip for tat. No. 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 That seems pretty good, actually. Let me favorite that. What else is there? No. No. No, I'm good off that. Alright, let's see here. I think I'm gonna get Trophy Hunter. To be honest with you. 5% crit chances. Hard to ignore. Very hard to ignore. I think these are all the perks that I want here. We can't get them all, but
No safer than the trenches.
get a decent amount of
Look on
them.
the bright side.
All right, busy.
I predict that the worst.
Yes.
I think we've done everything here that we can do. That doesn't involve talking to the abbot. Yes, very well. Now's jump scare right there, chat.
Ah, you must be the, Earth Directorate agent I was told to expect. Your punctuality is commendable. Allow me to welcome you to Golden Reach. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate over decidability?
Does a manta queen kill its mate and feed the corpse with hatchlings? Yes, please.
If I may interject, High Scholar, don't you agree our time would be better utilized on more relevant discourse?
Seer Wiley's right, as always. Obviously, we've all more important things to do than to stand around trifling with truth tables. Perhaps later then. The presiding bishop sent word of your imminent arrival. However, pursuant to our normal standards of compartmentalization, she was scant on the details of your mission. That said, I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Reach?
I'm to speak with Victor Clemens. Supposedly he's a member of your order.
Victor? Oh, yes, Archivist Clemens. Quite the mind. Such encyclopedic knowledge of engineering. One could almost mistake him for an exemplar. Is he in some kind of trouble?
Proof Victor's conspiring with a group of dangerous zealots with ties to the order.
Victor Clemens, some kind of radical.
I don't know who Victor Clemens is, chat, I forgot.
I must agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad. It's difficult to imagine him capable of worse.
A friend of a traitor I'm after said she and Victor had secret contacts within the order.
And that may well be true. But our standard of proof within the Order is not normally met by hearsay alone. Victor's currently supervising highly experimental research at one of our labs to the northwest, the N-Ray Range, beyond the invaders' front lines. Unfortunately, you'll need to go through the decommissioned autonomous extractorium to reach it. That path is less than safe, so I advise caution.
That's fine, I'll deal with it. What exactly is Victor working on this N-Ray range that's so important?
What business is it of yours?
Let's
Curiosity.
not be unfriendly. The agent's only curious.
Yeah, exactly.
Obviously, Victor's work has something to do with N-rays, but beyond that, I haven't a clue. More of that pesky compartmentalization, I'm afraid. Besides the highly caustic Zyranium River and the mantisaurs, we've also received reports of mad cultists in the area.
Oh, I like mad cultists.
It does make me wonder why Victor decided to stay.
Are those the same cultists that worship the rifts?
Indeed. They began showing up with their inane theories prior to the invasion. The first sign of dysfunction in the Protectorate. Always starts small, doesn't it? Loath as I am to admit it, there may be some merit to your worries over a conspiracy within the Order, whether Victor is involved or not. As my predecessor would remind me, denying unpleasant facts is not good science. I would be remiss if I failed to support an investigation.
Indeed you would. Indeed you would. Glad we're on the same page now. How can I return the favor and help you?
No doubt you heard of the recent attack launched on that Auntie's Choice base, Outpost Opportunity. It came from one of our facilities, the Zyranium Manufactory. But that facility is intended for research, not military action. I hate thinking an Order member responsible, but given the precision of the attack, it does suggest traitors in our midst. It would undoubtedly benefit both of us to root them out.
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this stranger? Would an internal review of our ranks not be more appropriate?
Current tensions, and here I thought we were getting along so well.
Choosing levity at a moment like this is only further evidence of your lack of good judgment.
Sure, buddy.
I don't dispute the need for discretion, my friend, but the presiding bishop made the determination to send the agent to us. It's best we trust her calculations. Moreover, our situation is growing increasingly dire. I can't overstate my fears concerning this most recent attack ending the ceasefire and reigniting the war in Golden Ridge. One more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence. But if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf, such a gesture might preserve the peace.
Just checking. You're sure the Order didn't intentionally attack Auntie's Choice?
Most assuredly not. It would eliminate the entire point of the ceasefire. Please convey that fact to whomever you speak with.
Alright. Thanks for the leads. I'll look into all of this.
I knew I could rely upon you. Ruth wouldn't have sent you otherwise. Here, take this writ of investigative inquiry. It'll grant you access to the Manufactory. Seer Wiley and I will conduct our own inquest into these traitors you've mentioned erstwhile. We can compare notes once you've returned with your findings.
I have a few more questions before I leave.
Illuminating the path to true erudition is an abbot's moral duty. Whatever I can tell you, I will.
Haven't you referred to Wiley as a seer? What is that?
A calling for those with a greater than average talent for mathematics and computation, particularly in the field of predictive analysis.
Is that a fancy way of saying you can predict the future?
Yes.
Seer Wiley is being too modest about his contributions. Many in the Order rely on seers for their indispensable counsel. I myself would be lost without mine.
How do I attempt the chat? That's so funny. Having someone who can predict the future certainly seems handy with a war on.
Oh, indeed. I needn't educate you on what you can see with your very eyes. There is a great deal of pressure on me to navigate what is a rather novel situation. Without Wiley, I dare say our predicament here would be even more precarious. Many lives depend on him, on us both. Why, Matriarch's Mercy would not be the refuge it is without his predictions shepherding its development.
That doesn't say much. Matrix Mercy is a disaster.
Not if you consider the alternative. Its absence would be far more catastrophic for these poor refugees. Really, the Order is being quite charitable.
Fair enough. You don't know how much resources they have at their disposal? You have no idea? What's the story with that giant statue outside?
That is a statue of the Matriarch, Alexandra Varick, Arcadia's founder and for whom the monastery was named after. Regrettably, Alexandra Monastery is closed to non-Order members at the moment, given recent troubles. But perhaps Seer Wiley can give us an estimation of its reopening.
Oh, certainly. According to my calculations, the monastery will be accessible to certain members of the public shortly.
Oh, good news indeed. Oh, you really must visit. The observatory is a true sight to behold.
I think this seer guy's a charlatan. Thanks for filling me in. I'll be on my way.
I communicated your prediction to Administrator Agarwal. I'm not sure why she's budged on letting the refugees move into the exclusion zone, but I agree. Very worrying indeed. Anything I can do to assist you?
I was hoping you could enlighten me about something.
Illuminating the path to true erudition is an abbot's moral duty.
Tell me more about those cultists you mentioned before.
Rift worshippers spouting inane theories. They began showing up prior to the
You've
invasion.
already heard this, right? Yeah.
No update. Anything I can do to assist you?
About those things I was working on.
Yes. What have you discovered?
Never mind, I'll be back.
Anything I can do to assist you?
I have some questions about the situation here in Matriarch's Mercy.
Oh, of course. What would you like to discuss?
I'd like to know what you're doing to improve the situation for the refugees here.
Apart from providing them sustenance, shelter, and scientific ministry, you mean?
You know what I mean.
Need I remind you, Arcadia is at war. This is what war looks like, I'm afraid. The Order is operating within a very reasonable framework to provide as much aid as it can.
I see. You have a whole marsh right up there. Why not take advantage of the space?
Alexandra Monastery is a place of sacred study, advancing our understanding of the plan. We cannot jeopardize that vital work all for the comfort of a few. I haven't the wish to debate you on this any further. Please, let us move on to less controversial topics.
Alright. Okay, yeah, sure, whatever.
Well,
Do you want everything?
Anything I can do to assist you?
Oh, hold on.
Of course.
Why accept so many people when you can't provide for them?
But we are providing for them. As best we can, given our limited resources. Turning them away would be an act of far greater cruelty.
True, I guess it would be.
No, anything I can do to assist?
Speak to Abbot Newell if you've more queries. Please, not so close. I'm aggregating vital time-sensitive data, and your perpetual motion is distracting.
I can't. I don't think I can.
What is with the anomalous behavior?
Yeah, there's no way I can pickpocket them.
Speak to Abbot.
No update. Anything I can do to assist?
I mean, it looks like they're doing the best they can. Are you done?
Hello again. How can I be of service?
Yes.
Where to?
Alright. Region. Let's see. Kill Jan Dunsamy. Take the average message to the outpost opportunity. Investigate Zyranium Manufactory, blah blah blah. Investigate the Enry range. Unbetrayed traitor. The invocation of inconclusive innocence. Alright. So.
Where to first, Commander?
Let's make our way.
Range, Zyranium Manufactory, or outpost opportunity?
Maybe we go to this first. Yeah. I think that's a good idea. We put like a waypoint there.
The meaning of life is in man, and we are.
Alright.
Don't tell me you're gonna. Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return?
Alright. See you, bozos. Good luck. Away we go, Sharp. You were already there. Is this a cliff? That's a cliff face, right? I think we're gonna go past here and hang a right. If
Was
no.
there some other matter of import?
No. Just checking. Do we have all the passives? We do not. We can get a second one, I think. Interesting. I wonder what it does. Alright, so that one right here would take us down down there. That's down to the spiders. Alright, that's none over there. There's who the hell knows where.
Engaging combat protocols.
Let me go to view. Why are you still tired, Reload. Man, I want this to be full auto so bad. Maybe blow us up like 10 more times. Maybe. Right. What's over here? It's a building of some description. Order technician. Interesting. Come on, let me move. What is... Oh, that's that building over there. Alright, that's fine.
I hope this does not turn back into an active war.
It might. Never know. That was a lot of shit in there.
My apologies. My work required.
Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck.
Architect, I hope this does not turn back into an active war.
My apologies. My work requires a rather high amount of focus, and as such, I'm unable to engage in idle chatter.
Perfect. I still you as well. I can. How about what's in here? Oh, no, I can get that for free.
My apologies. My work requires a rather high amount of focus.
I can grab it by pickpocketing him. Grab it by pickpocketing him. Bypass. Let me go ahead and pickpocket this guy. Now we can open his chest, rob him. Anti-air accuracy reports. Current accuracy rates. Date Mark 05 tracks the first major changes to Auntie's choice flight patterns. It should be noted that although the accuracy doesn't climb as quickly after this point, the amount of aircraft on landing shots that manage to touch down safely is still decreasing due to the unsafe landings that result from the erratic flight patterns necessary to avoid our long-range weaponry. Projected accuracy rates. Longer-term projections for further fine-tuning of our anti-air weaponry show diminishing returns towards approximately 85.52%. Obviously, the final shortcoming is our own and is purely a limitation of the weapons we are currently capable of producing. Unaffected by our deficiencies, the equations we use for these calculations indicate that destroying 99.99% of landing vehicles is fully possible. We also estimate that a further 10.09% of Auntie's Choice's ships and drop pods do not land safely and are effectively destroyed by Auntie's Choice themselves. So although we cannot destroy every landing asset, we are fully equal to the task of destroying enough to blunt the advance of Auntie's forces. Watch for overhead debris. Be advised that as our new anti-air systems come online, we expect a substantial amount of debris from destroyed enemy landing crafts and drop pods. Please wear standard safety equipment and be alert at all times. Primus Rollins. New procedures in regards to anti-air weapon security. Be advised that we made an update to procedures in regards to abandonment and disposal of certain assets. It is of critical importance that we prevent the forces of Auntie's Choice from acquiring any of the logic assembly units that control the targeting of our anti-air weapons. Without an understanding of the equation, it's doubtful that they would be able to glean any information from these assets. But this is not a risk we're willing to take. To that end, any time an anti-air cannon is abandoned or damaged, one is disposed of, a logic assembly unit must be absolutely disposed of. Primus Rollins. Adjusting firing algorithms to account for a new front line. Furthers pertain. We have issued updated targeting algorithms which account for the new frontline positioning. Please ensure that you've removed and fully disposed of the old MKCC-XIX targeting logic assembly units and replaced them with the superior MKCC-XXXI logic assembly units. Primus Rollins. Actually, I might change my mind and go here first. Because I think the game wants us to come up here, do this, and then potentially come over here following the road up to here. And then I don't know. We'll see. I might go over there first, actually. I think I will. Because we can always save and reload if it takes something else off the map, you know? You can always just do that.
This is the Order's anti-air control center. If you don't have specific business here, kindly keep moving. Architect, I hope this does not turn back into an active war.
It won't, but it might.
That crime really...
Ah, fuck you, you bastard. I thought I could open it without him being a nuisance, but
My apologies.
that'd be slightly problematic.
My work requires a rather high amount of focus, and as such, I'm unable to engage in idle chatter.
What is with the anomalous behavior? That's one way to become the center of attention.
Dude, stop looking at me. Dude, stop. Thank you. Let's make our way over here. Let's make our way over here. Actually, is there anything down here we want to look out for? I don't see anything on the map, but maybe... I see enemies along the road, potentially. Let's kill them for XP and loot. There's a few of them dead here.
Can't just shoot in the thin air.
Why not?
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Oh hell yeah, 205 damage. Oh my god, look at that, chat. Look at, oh my god. Leveled up again. I think that was because of Trophy Hunter. I think Trophy Hunter gave us a massive damage to strong enemies. Damage boost. Holy man. That was insanely good. And it's only gonna get better too. Only gonna get better. Chat. Could we have hacked the terminal again? Because we did get a lot of XP while we were there. I mean, whatever, man. Doesn't matter too much, I don't think. We can always do the facility here, then go back and do it, right? Alright, what's going on over here? There's loot here to be had. Don't mind if I do. Nothing over here. Nope, that's just the edge of the map. Shit over here though, which I'll take. Happily take. Alright, where do we stand with the weapon? Level 15. 3.8 per second. Okay. So let's say it does cap out at 30. That's still another 1.5 per second fire rate. And if we look at the machine gun, it's half the speed of that. Which is not bad, to be honest. It's not ideal. Like, it's not what I would want it to be. It's not bad. And that's if it caps at 30. It might not. It might keep going. The only reason why I'm even speculating the level 30 cap
miscellaneous unspeakable dangers. Please call again at a more convenient time.
And the reason why I'm even speculating level 30 cap on the weapon is because level 30 is the cap for our player, our character. We're not doing anything, little bell, man. You gotta lock in. Oh shit. Yeah, we took a little bit of fall damage right there. Can I go down there, or...? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see if I can scale down there a little bit. No. That's not part of the playable bounds. There was a death box right there. Instantly kills you, which is fine to be honest. I didn't really want to go down there. I was just like, oh, if I have to, I'll go look for loot, you know. I didn't want it to be too complicated. Zyranium Manufactory discovered.
Hello? Someone there?
No.
Yes? Did the missive not play, or was it garbled in some way? Are you somehow struggling with coherence? If so, to be clear, Zyranium Manufactory 7 presently and for an indeterminate time is in lockdown. That means no external transmissions, no visitors.
I have a writ of investigatory inquiry from Abbot Newell. Open up.
Wait, you have a writ? From the Abbot? But we don't have any means of... yes, they said they have a... yes, sir.
This is Factor Maytugier. Am I to understand you have orders from the Abbot? Quite convenient for you. I have no way of verifying without allowing you entry.
No, my feet don't have cameras, little bro.
Very well. Come inside and we'll see this sorted. Building on the left.
Alright. Oh, no, here we go. I'm gonna do a manual right here. Because we probably, by doing this, we probably get information about this area, right? Because if we ignore this and go straight there, I bet there's going to be a lot of dialogue where it's like information not known or whatever, you know?
Right over here. You're not getting down below until you talk to me.
Yeah, fine. Oh, be careful here. I'm right in the middle of them. Perfect. Oh, hold on. Perfect. Oh shit.
What is with the anomalous behavior?
What is it? Pinnacle pills? Come on. Okay, we got it all. Hell yeah.
So,
what's going on?
The Abbot deigned to send someone whilst we're contending with all manner of emergencies, did he? Interesting timing. May I see it then? The writ?
No, fuck that. Here you are. One writ issued directly from Abbot Newell.
Sometimes I cannot fathom what goes through the Abbot's mind, but your papers do seem to be legitimate. I will unlock the elevator so you can speak with Proctor Svoboda below. I'll send word you're en route, but fair warning, I cannot predict what reception you will receive. I expect your behavior will remain impeccable. As soon as I've seen to securing the facility, I'll be along straight away.
What in the void is going on here?
The recent attack may have originated from this facility, but I assure you it was not at our hand. We have no desire to resume open warfare with Auntie's choice. One of our transport pods, filled with Zyranium, was diverted toward, or more specifically at, their location.
Oh, I see. If you didn't do it, who did?
We have a working hypothesis about who is responsible. Initial evidence looks rather conclusive. And we have managed to corner the apparent perpetrator down below. Which would be a good thing if they had not, somehow seized control of the Manufactory operations.
That's not good. So the perpetrator has you cornered, actually.
Our suspect, one Initiate Alva, previously supervised launch controls. Though steadfastly maintaining her innocence, she has also barricaded herself in the operations control room below. A move not likely to allay anyone's suspicions.
I I definitely have a lot of questions for both here and your Proctor.
Both of them? Well, one can hardly argue against thoroughness. I admit I'm to a reasonable degree pleased you are on hand to corroborate current suppositions. May your query yield favorable results. May fate and fortune converge. May fate and fortune converge.
Alright, let's see here. That's Death down there. Chucky wants to go down there and die.
Apologies, but an automechanical's work is never concluded.
That sounds awful.
It evidently originated here. Transport pod full of Zyranium. Blue outpost opportunity to naught but tinges and flinders.
Wait, so has it been classified as an accident? Or an attack?
What I'd like to know is why our illustrious seer provided zero warning beforehand.
Because he's a charlatan. He can't predict the future. We all know this. We all know this.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night.
Yeah.
Proctor's a low-functioning functionary at best. I mean, just...
Oh, we don't have an indoor map? Oh, that's a big area to look around, that's true.
Mess. That explosion.
Well, running a manufactory must require extraordinary, fastidiousness.
Little good that's doing us now. Little good that'll do us when Antes arrives.
I'm not cleared to speak with random factors. Hello, layperson.
May all...
Okay. Generic dialogue 10 and 11 and 12 and what have you. Right, what are we looking at?
You lose something down there?
I am so glad it didn't trigger. Can you stop looking at me? No, I'm robbing you. Come on.
You lose something down there?
No, I didn't. Stop looking at me, man.
You lose something down there?
No, stop looking at me. Yeah. I don't think I can get it. Out of here and away.
What are you doing up here? How did you get past the gate?
I'm the new presiding bishop. Shh, I'm trying to keep a low profile.
Oh, well, it's an honor, your, mathness. Didn't recognize you without your cape. However, can I help you?
Is this where the cargo pod used in the attack was launched? And tell me what happened?
Everything appeared routine at the time. We launch transport pods into space regularly. They get collected. The Zyranium we refine here is used for power. It wasn't until we heard the explosion that anyone knew anything out of the ordinary had happened. I ran a systems audit on the launch sequence afterwards. Just finished constructing a report on my findings, actually, if you'd like to hear it.
I want the complete report in excruciating detail.
Anomalous event caused by unknown factors. Transport pod M7, containing a full hold of refined Zyranium, bound for orbital platform Z9, received a priority reroute command. Latitude and longitude coordinates corresponded to the Antes Choice facility known as Outpost Opportunity. Altitude, however, matched 1,000 meters below sea level.
Didn't see anything from here. Who launched it?
A low-ranking scientician. Been here for years. Presumably she's below in operations. Regrettably, that is all I know. Now, if you'll excuse me. Again, it's been a distinct privilege, Pontifex Maximus. I remain your most obedient and, humbled servant. May all our efforts add to the equation.
You lose something down there?
Yeah, I did. I lost my, mag spike. You believe it? That one right there on the table. can I say, chat? She's been annoying. I just want the magpie, or magpie, whatever the fuck it's called. Or magpick. What is this? Plus 20% damage? Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. That was close, chat. Too close for comfort. I'm gonna go ahead and overwrite my manual. So I think we're good. From here. Yeah, let's go down. Oh. Alright. Was not expecting a load.
Alva, stand down. Relinquish control of this facility immediately.
Oh, my dear Proctor, you can't believe a low-level drudge like me is responsible for any of this.
You'd have us all believe you seized control to demonstrate your innocence. Wait, is this being broadcast?
I have no idea how this audio doodad works. You're the one in charge here, Proctor Svoboda. Are you sure you didn't do something?
I demand your unconditional surrender at once.
Hello, Proctor? I'm pushing buttons over here now. Did I disconnect you somehow?
Emergency detoxification initiated.
I don't want to hold on.
What's her name took over?
Just making sure I get everything. You know what? I really like that I don't have to be like crouched to steal stuff. Just have to not be seen.
Things have been a mite haywire.
Alright. On save.
Ah, yes, of course. Next on my list of lowest probability events, strangers sent by the Abbot, gallivanting about amidst a lockdown. If we'd been able to communicate beyond our walls, might have saved you a trip. As I can successfully report, we have identified the responsible party.
Don't know if I've met a Proctor before. What's your role here?
I oversee this manufactory and all personnel, including those here under false pretenses. Apparently like this initiate Alva. It's plainly obvious what her story is. A spy or turncoat, no doubt. A sleeper agent from one of those secret enemy programs you're always hearing about.
That's quite an accusation. Can you back it up?
Within a beat of us hearing of the attack, Alva seized command of the system and locked herself in the control center. She then forcefully repelled several attempts to extricate her. 2 are dead already. Poor Jacobs lost a hand trying to pry free the outer doors. Why, she could destroy this entire place at any moment from in there. I implore you to stop her before she does so. I fear violence may be our only recourse.
I don't think so. We were arguing with her earlier. What about?
Fervent professements of innocence mostly. You know, exactly what you'd expect a secret traitress to claim. Dramatic attestations that grew quite animated. I suppose spies must build up a flair for histrionics. What with all that hiding their identities and all. Then bursting forth like a pent-up arachnid. At any rate, I have work to do, and you have a saboteur to eliminate, yes?
I need to investigate a bit before murdering anyone.
Whatever for. We've already established her guilt. Failed to see the use, frankly. I suppose some limited nosing about before dispatching her wouldn't hurt. Presuming she doesn't kill us all in the meantime.
Now what's about it? I'm beginning to think you did it.
Let me know once she's no longer a problem.
I'm beginning to think you did it, Svoboda. You know?
We're still in lockdown, so I take it you haven't shot the traitor yet.
I'm gonna continue my investigation. Sit
Fail to
tight.
see the point, but if you must.
Come on. Oh, okay, well, I guess that's not.
That's one way to become the center
Hell.
of attention.
Alright, I want that shit. As soon as I'm not detected, I'm grabbing it. Come on.
Deviating from the baseline.
Perfect. Perfect. Alright, we got everything in here.
You know, you strike me as someone with a very small body of published work.
Stop deviating from the baseline.
Who's even detecting me? You? Be ridiculous. Okay, whatever, man. Let's see. Let's go over here then. Let me actually just take a peek up here.
Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening.
If there's anything here.
Or
No.
good
Alright.
night.
So, that leads to a vent of some sort. Sealed. Very well. I check over here. What's in the vendor? Nothing terribly interesting, I'm afraid. I'm so glad I didn't trigger the kleptomania flaw. Otherwise we'll have to reload right there. Which at the end of the day isn't too big a deal.
Trouble, and I will school you chapter and verse. What is with the anomalous behavior?
Would you describe the Varachid's toxicity as slavering when it attacked? How much viscous fluid would you estimate was involved?
I don't know anything about the fluid's volume. Thing attacked, I shot it. There's goo all over the spot it emerged. Measure that, maybe.
Fair enough.
Sorry to cut you off, but I'm encumbered with various concerns of the existential variety.
Is that?
What is with the anomalous
I want one of them.
Do your own research.
Can't talk. Calculating an inverse complex sine function in
I
my
have
head.
nothing to say, unless you want to discuss the inverse of the Planck function, in
Not
which
in the
case...
mood for a
I
random
suppose I could
interaction.
spare 0.004% of my daily cycle to say hello.
Alright. An opening with a dead Varachidon presumably sprang from. The area is slathered in the species telltale slime. Scrutinize it. Uneducated lay people may assume it to be the creature's saliva or a secretion meant to spread pheromones to attract their mate or prey. But your studious training quickly identifies it as a form of biological webbing. Avoiding contact with the substance during any chance encounters with the creature should increase your likelihood of survival dramatically. Also, you get webbed up in this and killed. Neon. Spied like spiders, which is exactly what they are. I wonder if these arachnids trigger people's arachnophobia, or if they don't, because they kind of look like crystals.
Dead as Pythagoras. No one's been
That takes us into it. Okay.
been inside operation since. Just a run-of-the-mill golden mean initiate.
Don't listen to yourself. You're just proving your own substantiation. Her actions prove otherwise, I'd contend. Hello, layperson.
Please, don't take me on a cotangent.
Of course she's hiding something. You think those two exemplars just fell wrong? They're hardly prone to involuntary self-injury.
You might have.
Alva's been here for how many years? Factors that I never noticed her. Just blended in with the scenery somehow.
Please, don't distract me.
We don't wrap this up soon.
Distraction.
We'll have consumerists up to our brain
Glad those not skilled at
I'm
math
leaving
can
that
fulfill
later.
other
I don't think I can pickpocket anyone here, chat. There's too many people about. That's also another way in.
Investigator.
Well, let's go over here. Alright, that's the best I can do right there. Is this all locked down? I think it is. Yeah, can't go in there. Alright. Can't go over there either.
I'm here to maintain security, not to teach you remedial calculus.
Took your money. Fuck your money. I'm steal as much shit as I can before I get out of here.
May all your endeavors act.
May all your
I'll go over here next.
May circumstances proceed toward intended results.
Give me them pockets. Bypass shutter. Definitely take that. %, shots, pretty good.
Finding a human companion if you seek conversation.
Alright, I mean, we pretty much know the area.
Or not having. Goodbye.
Stop deviating from the baseline.
Can't pickpocket you. Alright, let's go inside then. And speak to the person, maybe.
Always account for standard deviation.
High security access card. I can probably find that. Yeah, I don't think I need to use a mag pick for that. The 2 ordnance initials appear to have been shot. Observe thoroughly. Based on your determination of the body state and locations, it appears an initiate was forced to fire on the other, who in turn shot him. Interesting. I'll speak to you in just a moment.
Oh, hello. A visitor. Who is it they're sending now?
I wouldn't worry about that. How are you?
And who are you, dear? You're what? Some maverick for hire. Oh, no, I can see it now. Earth Directorate, yes? Like Commander Zane and that rascal Buddy. And who is that you brought with you? A friend. Another Earth Directorate agent, I see. Seems sad.
Is she talking about me?
Oh my! That Earth Directorate support mech is a design classic. All this for me. Fear I hardly deserve such attention. This entire business is just a terrible misunderstanding.
Wait, how could you tell I'm from the Earth Directorate?
I expect few in the Order know of you, but, well, I've kept to a role here that is purposely not very taxing. Others prefer calculations in their spare time. I have my stories. Between launches, I enjoyed serials, 2-bit dreadfuls, periodicals. I adore Zane and Buddy, even if they are considered contraband. And you decidedly share their upright bearing. For the longest time, I didn't realize your organization actually existed. But here you are, well-timed and, no doubt, eager to help.
I inspected the bodies of the guards you killed. That took considerable skill.
Yes, that was terrible. I feel awful. Though technically speaking, they did kill each other. I didn't mean that to happen. They came at me, weapons drawn. My own training just took over. You see, years ago, I attended an introductory course at the Physical Education Center. I earned top marks.
Do you have any way to prove your innocence?
Dear me, I wish I did, but... Actually, there may be a way you could gain answers here. The firing record should contain all relevant details regarding the launch. Why, yes, I could unseal access to the records repository for you, and open the path leading there. I'd be right grateful if you'd have a look. I swear I'm completely innocent of this heinous act they're accusing me of.
Saberda says you might blow this place up. You promised not to if I help you.
If you need to hear me say it, surely. I promise not to destroy this facility with all of us in it. Was that reassuring enough? Appreciate your help, dear. Please return when you have found something. May the plan favor us against long odds. Do so appreciate your help, dear. May the plan favor us against long odds.
Alright, well, let's go see then, eh? I'll leave them doors for later.
Standard deviation.
Standard deviation, huh? You say so. Can you guys stop opening the doors while I'm trying to steal shit? It's really annoying. Like, you didn't even come in. Launch records consist of a number of instructions that are timestamped and uniquely numbered. Using the time of the launch initiate of a supplier, you were able to look up the recent launch. The entry shows that it was directed at Outpost Opportunity. Also detects a slight odour from the records, but it's unclear if that's just a type of paper or a product of the printing process. Or closer. The record clearly shows that Initiate Alva launched the payload at Outpost Opportunity. It's undisputable that she fired the command, though the smell seems curious. I don't have a dumb or ex-convict backgrounds or traits, so... Dude, can you guys stop? Messages. Word of caution. A final reminder that there remains a 19.8% chance of one coming face to Cephalothorax. With arachnids of uncomfortable size and toothy disposition among the lower levels of the Manufactory. Our colleagues in xenobiology note that screaming, flailing one's arms, and other expressions of abject terror only excite the creatures further, so please be advised to weep silently during any chance unfortunate encounters. Ever the best, tenured archivist Lalanda. Ongoing lab use concern. As overseer of this facility, you are clearly allowed full access to all areas and equipment, but your presence in our laboratory remains a distraction at best, and at worst a source of anxiety for members of our junior faculty. As you are no doubt keenly aware, even minor disturbances can translate into delays over time. I remain confident you will appreciate my candor and take this in the best possible light. Ever the best, Lalanda. Launch records. Records expunged. Please review backup physical records. Alright, well.
Patrol's back, I hear.
Yeah.
Our Earth Directorate friend.
What are you doing here?
Hello. Have an update to share with Initiate Alva?
Hello. I've been conversing with Factor Matadier here while you were away. Understand you've met?
Yes, they witnessed me rather discomposed, I fear. Visions of Auntie's choice reprisal clouded my thoughts at the time.
Facilities secured then?
Troops now guard the entrance above. Our safety addressed, I have turned my attention to the cause of our situation here, and I have deemed it wise to investigate further. Do not let my position fool you. All within the Order are scienticians, and hence we seek the truth of any hypothesis based on evidence. The Proctor's accusation is no different.
You turned up anything else, or never anything odd earlier?
A recent security audit brought up several curious messages meant for an unknown party, sent from a terminal somewhere on the premises. We were unable to track down the whereabouts of this mystery terminal, but one message contained certain oblique references to placing blame. Nothing conclusive, yet enough to give me pause.
You examined the launch records, yes? Did you find anything, dear?
Records showed you fired the payload at Outpost Opportunity. Paper smelled weird though.
I'd say they've obviously been altered, dear. Fancy that odor you detected, a sign of chemicals used to affect the falsification. But listen to me. What do I know about this sort of thing? I know I've watched too many Aetherwave serials. Suppose they fuel my fervent imagination. But still, even the most junior scientician knows the best explanation is one requiring the fewest assumptions. Ergo, I set the correct coordinates. Someone overrode them.
That still doesn't tell us who's responsible. You think it might be Svoboda?
Someone may be pulling her strings, perhaps. That's what investigators like you say, isn't it? Now, what you uncovered appears to imply two further avenues of inquiry. A Zyranium leak occurred moments after the launch. I imagine it may have been used as a diversion, allowing the culprit time to falsify the record. The overriding of the coordinates also deserves a look. Don't you think?
Can we prove the launch was altered?
I can speak to the coordinate override, I believe. All commands are routed through the hub in central processing. If one meant to accomplish what you're suggesting, they would likely look to do it there.
I expect the Zyranium leak stemmed from alterations to the control boards and refinement logistics. I'd look for any signs of tampering that may point to the culprit.
Okay. Before we continue further, I'd like to know more about who I'm working with.
Oh, I'm full of hidden depths, dear, but this isn't the time. Later, I promise. Anything you want to know, from my first science crush to my scientician aptitude test scores. All right. There. I've unsealed both areas. With hope, what you discover will help us determine the responsible party.
I'll stay here and play for more time. If the Proctor sends anyone, I'll say I'm close to convincing you to surrender. May fate and fortune converge.
Inform us when you've investigated the two leads.
Very well. I'll start with this side, since then that'll be this side finished.
Proceed toward intended results.
Indeed.
Proctor Svoboda seeks retribution. This unit is capable of complying.
I don't trust Proctor Svoboda as far as I can throw her. And admittedly, that isn't very far. Not far at all.
Apologies, but an
Yes. Suppose you'll do.
For what? Let me rob you first. Come on. Ferrochrome pretty good, I think.
I'd been hoping an empiricist or assessor would amble by, but you appear reasonably apt. The Zyranium overflow venting has gone completely haywire. Oh, what else will this higgledy-piggledy nightmare of a day bring? I was ordered to keep watch until a specialist arrives. Might I entreat you to act in such a capacity? The control board to divert the flow of Zyranium is up yonder in refinery logistics. If so, I have something for your time and effort.
Yeah, and look, what I don't already know the topic, I'm smart enough to figure it out.
Well, as a fellow student of science, you'll be especially interested in what I have to offer. We developed a pharmaceutical primer that, technically it poisons you a little, but also heals you quite effectively. Shut off the gas, it's yours.
Alright, you guys have a specialist. Or a reasonable standard.
Tremendous. Why, this day may average toward the positive yet. May deliberate endeavors beget expected results. Yes, I have had my fill.
And there's somewhere here.
Of stochastic uncertainty today.
I'm gonna try something. Yeah, I can just make it across. With the thing. Oh. High security access card or lockpick 8. No, I want to see what's in here. I just want to know what's in here, man. Just want to know what's in here. So far, not much. So far, not much. Yeah. Maybe there's something in here. Personal assessment, Initiate Alpha Miriam. During our recent discussions, Initiate Alpha has shown a profound unwillingness to discuss early motivational factors and aspirations. This notably frustrating disposition renders us unable to adequately project their career path. When I detailed this concern to the initiate, I was met with a silence one can only characterize as stony. If I were to draw a conclusion based on this and consistent data drawn from years of similar interviews, I would say it almost appears that she is being evasive. Tenured Archivist, Lalanda. What did I just pick up? Oh, cigarettes. Alright, I mean, there's nothing over here really. Alright, well shit, man. Whatever. We'll just take the loss for now. We'll just take the loss. Shit. Almost. I would have been fine anyway. He's not looking at me. Right, there's no way I can grab that. Unless.
At this or any time.
No, I can't grab that. Unless. No, it's not possible.
Proctor Svoboda. You know, I imagine the actual perpetrators becoming pretty nervous right about now. I mean, they must have believed their plan was flawless. But problems began to mount. Errors started to multiply. An Earth Directorate agent arrived. Lord, that must have done their calculations. Has to be somewhat stressful, don't you think?
Chat, I think it's gearing us up to believe it's Proctor Svoboda way too easily. I think this is a bait and switch and it actually is that person. But we'll see. We will see, yes. Yes. I mean I can get over there. Alright. I'm up here. What does this do for me apart from... Oh, chill. Let me go down here first. I'm not sure I want to even attempt that. I mean, obviously I see that way over there. Let me just go ahead and put the shield on. Just in case I need it, right? I think I know where this goes. I think I can already see the path it takes. Indeed. Indeed, I could. Alright, well. Hopefully, the control panel to turn all this Zyranium off is in here. Otherwise, I have no idea where the fuck it is. That's Zyranium. Well, isn't that convenient? The control board allows users to update settings for the Zyranium overflow venting system. Make a lucky guess. Guessing at the pressure limits of Zyranium gas, you identify several settings that led this console to fail. This change required clearance. If you say so. I mean, well, we're done over here already. Be quick if I say so myself.
Ah, you're back. I see my choice in you was well-founded.
Indeed.
Zyranium overflow venting has returned to a non-haywire state, and my internal levels of disquietude have lessened along with it.
Maybe you can help me with some answers then.
With the leak abated, I am fully prepared to be peppered with queries.
Am I correct in assuming the leak occurred right after the attack on Outpost Opportunity?
Now that you mention it, yes. I recall I was worried about one crisis, and my mind was completely occupied by this other crisis nearby. I must admit, I haven't given the attack a single thought since. I do hope everyone's okay.
Do you happen to know anything about Anisha Alva?
Not much. Keeps to herself mostly. Or that is entirely. Like all of us, she resided in the barracks 15 degrees to the northeast from here.
Did you see anyone lurking about here before or after the leak occurred?
You mean just after the attack occurred? I was in a state of anxiety at the time, and, well, I'm sure you're aware higher levels of cortisol can impede the encoding of memory.
Cortisol actually impedes memory retrieval, not encoding. Slip of the tongue, I guess.
Quite right. Anything else?
Must be my way.
I am greatly grateful you were helpful and effective. Farewell. This card will allow you into our humble little research lab. It's right past operations, can't miss it, unless you do. The pharmaceutical primer I mentioned is inside on display.
What, in there? I mean, it can't be in here, right? Because we already ran in here. On display. No, it can't be in here. Must have meant somewhere else. I think she means this room right here. I mean, we didn't waste a mag pick because of that, but no, well, who cares, right? Who the hell cares? There's plenty of mag picks in the game. No. You need to worry so much.
Perhaps this conundrum is approaching a solution. May all your endeavors add to the equation.
It might. I mean, there's my mag pick back. A decent amount of bits too. Open sesame. Steel Dragoon armor. Don't mind if I do. Sure. I'll take everything. Why not? A lot of people wouldn't, but I would.
May fate and fortune converge.
Inform us when you've investigated the 2 leads.
Okay, we can't discuss the 1 lead, but that's okay. Is this open? I think it's in there. Oh shit, let me close this. And hope. Now, stop opening the fucking door, man. I'm trying to rob shit. It's so fucking annoying. Like... I'm never using that. But, sure, so be it, man. I'll take it. I mean, we've been everywhere except for that vent down there now, right? I should have used that while I was there, but... I mean, it's not like I used my charge anyway. My heals.
Something about that Alva doesn't square. And she called me sad. I'm not sad. Just for the record.
Oh, someone's getting defensive.
Is considered good manners in most colonies. Exceptions may be made for violent offenders.
Up we go. Alright. There's
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Yeah, man. We did a shit ton of damage to these guys with that one perk. And we got a clear view on his head. Alright, cool. I saw more.
Emergency protocol syringes primed.
Oh. Who else? You? And that'll bow. And you? Beautiful. Never should have come here. I'm making a lot of noise though. I can go up a ladder here for some reason. But definitely check that out once we're done down here. Oh. Never mind, I'll check it out now because I can just go up the ramp instead. Oh. Interesting. Anything back here? No. There's not. Activate safety reset from the door. Maybe in a second. Still having a look around.
Over here.
I'll talk to you in a second, man. I'm a little bit busy right now. Nitrogen flush meal pack stall. Nothing. Nothing. Alright, let's talk to him.
Ah! Finally, a favorable happenstance. After I became stuck in here, those organisms appeared, all hungry-eyed and slavering profusely. The door jammed. Not sure how. Worked perfectly acceptably earlier.
Slow down, tell me what happened.
Lockdown and my clumsy fumbling triggered a precautionary security setting. I can't reset it from here, and I'm not particularly enamored of being closed in.
What's the best scratch that? Easiest way to free you?
Depends on your level of moxie and know-how, I suspect. Let me think. You could try jimmying the door open if you have engineering expertise, or, I don't know, engage in a routine advanced physical regime. Otherwise, the safety reset is in a wall panel around the corner, though that seems a bit boring for a dynamic sort like you.
I have enough engineering skills where I could probably fashion an elegant workaround.
Oh, then what are you waiting for? Should be able to make quick work of that door.
I don't want to.
Me, right?
Fine.
Right?
Good XP for free. I'll take it.
Thank you kindly. I am decidedly in your debt. Anything you
And
need?
you are.
Anything I, a lowly archivist, can provide you, a heroic individual who is handy with doors?
Yeah, I have a few questions.
Of course. I am now able to breathe easy and respond freely.
What do you know about Initiate Alpha?
Works in operations, right? Always on about her stories. Wish I had time to watch serials and read all day.
Where were you around the time of attack on Outpost Opportunity?
I was in my cot doing advanced equations. After the explosion
Me
occurred,
too.
I rushed here to check my terminal. The door was creaky to open. I should have known it would lodge in place when it closed, but I was distracted by the disheveled state of the room and rushed inside.
This is central processing. We wanted to reroute launch coordinates. I'd do it here, yes?
Strange question, but yes. All commands path through the hub here. Through that wiring underneath that open floor panel in the back of the room, actually.
to examine the exposed wiring. What do you think happened there?
Well, in my professional opinion, looks like someone rerouted some commands from operations. Not sure which ones. Based on the sloppy state it was left in, I'd say they either barely knew what they were doing or were in a rush. Or both. Well, that's about everything I know about everything. Let you be on your way. Careful on your way out. Try not to be liquefied and subsequently devoured. You lose something down there.
I won't worry about being devoured. I already killed them all.
May all your theories prove true.
I was hoping you'd fuck off so we could loot in peace.
May all your endeavors elicit expected results.
But I think I'm good anyway. Yeah, I think I got everything. Cool. Patchwork array of switch boxes and cables, connecting many of the facility's command systems. An obvious rerouting of the cables here is noticeable. Observe. You determine that the wires were specifically configured to reroute coordinate commands from Minister Alva's location in the operations room. Interesting. And I'm gonna grab this while I'm up here for a free charge of heals. The good news is, chat, if caps out at 99, maybe I'll start using it. Hi.
Combat protocols.
Can you stay still a second? You're not dead, are you? You almost died. That's funny. Level 16 now. So we're getting somewhere.
May all your theories prove true. May all your endeavors elicit expected results.
Let me just make sure no one else spawns in. I'd kind of feel bad for me if he just died right here. I mean, I won, but you know. No, we're good. Go. Alright, I think... Hold on, there's that vent right there, but I wonder if that vent is still sealed. Let's find out.
Always account for standard deviation.
I made a plan.
Let us find out. Yes.
We're still in lockdown, so I take it you haven't...
Curious and curious, eh?
I made the plan guide you.
Returned already. I'm sure Alva will be interested in what you learned.
Why, we were just talking about you.
Or specifically, potential implications for a multitude of troubling scenarios, based on probable results of your investigation, downstream outcomes, and such and the like.
You know how the Order is. Always calculating something. But please, tell us what you discovered.
Someone rerouted the coordinates for the launch, and they've had clearance to cause the leak.
That you found evidence that the coordinates were rerouted is definitely something. Would be an odd step for Alva here to take, except perhaps to throw blame elsewhere.
I admit I had the knowledge to cause the leak, but not the authorization. And yes, why would I reroute coordinate commands away from here?
You seem like you've drawn a conclusion.
I'm sufficiently certain our proctor is conspiring with an outside party. So I'm coming out now. She's going to tell me who she's working with. Then I'm going to kill her.
Wait a minute. You're going to what? Our investigation, it's unfinished. And you're an initiate. What are you talking about?
Oh, I see you two thought you were proving my innocence. No, you were helping identify my target. I'd advise you dears to help or stay out of my way. Proctor Svoboda needs to pay for her actions.
The evidence didn't prove she was guilty, and you clearly aren't telling us everything.
Yes, I concur. That may be the only part of this that seems certain. You are far more capable than some back manufactory button pusher. Who are you, really?
I am a dedicated agent of the Order, but no, dear. My name is not Miriam Alva. I am Marisol Delgado, formerly of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
That group was just a story to scare novice scienticians. Next, you're going to be telling me you're... Wait. It is you, isn't it? The one they called the Endpoint.
The Endpoint? Wish I had a cool code name.
Searching service record. No additional names found. Obscenities were excluded from the search.
What's the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection?
I must admit, I'm not entirely sure. The rumors about your department. They said anyone who might delay the equation being solved disappeared. If there are any hints of truth to that, I find it severely at odds with Order tenets for balancing efficiency with humanity.
This is hardly the time for a history lesson or debate, I'm afraid.
How long have you been undercover?
I arrived decades ago to lie low after a difficult assignment. More than that, I have nothing to speak on at present.
That you are who you are.
What the hell? I was shouting the whole time.
I've been here for years.
Nothing's come through.
It's all much to digest. I suspect your methods are not my own, nor the Order's, as I know it. And I fear your intentions for Proctor Svoboda.
Hmm. So do I. Now haven't seen enough to determine who's guilty or innocent here.
It's sweet that you think you can stop me, but I'll elucidate this for you. At this point, you'll either need to trust me or back that worm Svoboda. That ridiculous little functionary upended my existence. For 20 years, I was Alva. It wasn't a good life I had here, but it was quiet. It was mine. It wasn't hers to take.
This would mean standing against a member of the Order. A mid-ranking one, at that.
The Order believed in us to do what was needed. Have faith in your superiors and her.
Yes. You did work for Orlo, didn't you?
Yes, well,
If
just
the
go through
former
with it.
bishop trusted you to intercede when necessary, I suppose I must as well. I won't stand in your way.
A wise calculation, my friend. Good thing you showed up when you did. You saved me from having to kill everyone here.
Always happy to save lives. Anything else?
Svoboda has much to answer for. Let's go see that she does.
What's this? What are you doing here? Come to surrender, I take it.
After
Messages
decades
been going
keeping this
through, yeah.
identity, your
They went.
inexpert blundering has rendered it obsolete. I am Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor of the Order. This would be an ideal time to confess everything. Before you die.
You can't possibly be party to all this. Not with her vast misdeeds so readily apparent.
Our investigator has definitively determined my innocence following a thorough investigation.
If she doesn't talk, shoot her.
Oh, wait, you can't possibly believe this balderdash. This is
Oh,
all
but I
nothing
do.
more than a flagrant example of artifice and bunco. An elaborate song and dance from an admitted imposter.
Enough, traitor. You made your play. You lost. No more deception. No more lies. Time to pay what is due.
No, wait,
Oh, don't. Oh.
Thus concludes a thoroughly distasteful business.
I was like, wait a second, what's happening? Yeah, it's unfortunate. Anyway, it's time to dash. Alright. See ya. Have fun with whatever you're doing. I'll see you next time. Hopefully that doesn't happen to you again. That's that. Any thoughts about what to do next?
Best search her office. Someone clearly was pulling her strings.
Updating
seven,
threat assessment
yeah.
of Marisol Delgado to...
Oh, I'll take that. Oh, so now the terminal's active. What do you think about VII model? I don't know, I haven't given it much thought yet. Because...
Doctor left her terminal on. Maybe it holds some sign of who she was working for.
Don't you? Is it going to be OC or what? I'm really not sure. Because like I don't even have a camera on my computer, which I think you need at the bare minimum for a VTuber model, right? So it can track your face and stuff. And then beyond that, I don't even know if it needs even more equipment to do it. I haven't really looked into it. When I'm not gaming, I'm sleeping, you know? So I haven't really had a chance to think about it. Welcome, Potters of Rhoda. Please select from the following options. Rubbish bin. Unexpected file corruption detected. File deletion incomplete. Recover. A matter of some advisement. Potters of Rhoda from Abbott Newell. As you know, I value your sagacity when it comes to supervisory matters. Well, you can try PNG tuber though. Maybe. I've seen a few of them. I've seen some guy do a potato PNG tuber, I think. As you know, I value your sagacity when it comes to supervisory matters. That said, allow me to put the following question to you. If one had a close colleague, a friend even, whose diligence appears to have slid and whose calculations have become increasingly error-ridden, what actions would you advise? Surely one should not consider submitting them for a promotion. Speaking hypothetically, of course. I await your counsel. Abbott Newell. There's so many, I know. There's a lot of them. Access oversight control. Unlock toxic effluvium repository access.
The terminal unsealed the effluvium repository. That's traditionally off limits. Ideal spot to hide something. We should take a look.
I mean, this is all coming together. I don't know where the other guy is. He didn't come with us apparently.
Oh, hello. Cogitate here often?
And these guys seem to not really care. I wonder if this person's going to end up being a companion. Alright, 07. Alright, see ya. Bye, have a good time. Bit dark, yeah. Any loot? I can see the door, obviously, but... Aha! Don't mind if I do. Don't know what it's used for, but... Fine now.
This space used to be brimming with runoff chemical sludge. It's been renovated, I see. Another terminal. Go ahead. You should have the honors.
That looks pretty interesting. Pretty interesting indeed. Form not identified, your orders. The attack on the outpost was meant to reignite active fighting between Auntie's Choice and the Order. Instead, it has only resulted in an investigation of both localities that threatens to expose our plans. This is an unacceptable error on your part, and I expected better. Perhaps I should have entrusted this task to Lavino from the start. Cooperate with the AF Director agents insofar as it does not lead back to us, and that further failure will be met with severe consequences. Contingency plans. In light of recent setbacks, the VII has concluded that we are to pursue contingency planning A467. Further instructions will be issued at a time of my predetermining.
The Proctor's efforts appear part of a larger scheme.
Indeed. Yes, I'm pursuing the head of a conspiracy, Augustine de VII.
Ah, of course. I should have assumed you had a greater purpose here.
I always do. You alright? Can't tell if you're shaken or euphoric right now.
This whole affair reminded me of the old days. The blood, the secrecy, the calculations and intrigue. Been trying to tell myself I didn't miss it. But in action, I fear, ill suits me. I have some unfinished business I need to get back to. I could use help from an operator like you. Believe my specific skills could benefit your efforts as well. I'd propose a strategic partnership. You help me, I help you. What do you say?
Help someone like you with mysterious unfinished business? How could I say no?
Good, good. It's a little crowded here, though, isn't it?
Now let's head back. I want to see what she has.
Sure, I could use a few ticks off my feet. Leg has been aching a bit. But hey, you need me, you know where to find me. And don't let that one stray outside your peripherals, if you take my meaning.
Excellent. Well then, I am quite ready to leave this place.
Alright, let's see what she has. Well, I'm not too interested. That could be interesting now. Oh, that's really fucking good. What's her ability? Oh my, that's pretty good. Oh my god. My god. Let's see. Holy fuck. Oh my god, I think we have to keep her. Her ability is amazing. Yeah, we're keeping her.
So, Abbot Newell sent you to my manufactory to lower tensions with Auntie's choice, I take it. Have you tried talking with them directly?
He also asked us to convince Auntie's choice that the Order wasn't responsible.
Good, good. For a poor excuse for a scientician and something of a dandy, he isn't entirely poor at his job. The Order has been made out to be in the wrong here. It would be a shame for hostilities to reignite before we find out who's responsible.
I had something else I wanted to discuss.
Whatever's on your mind.
So you kill people for the Order? Yeah.
Sometimes, with purpose. Don't you as well? Do you draw some moral distinction between avenging harm and nipping it in the bud beforehand? Between covert and overt means? When all is said and done,
I do not.
Are those in your ledger any less dead than mine?
Oh, no problem. Kill away for all I care.
That so? Hadn't thought you'd felt that way. Didn't take you for a pacifist. Just a mite less homicidal.
What sort of methods did your department employ?
Some were proprietary. Often they involved forms of subtle persuasion, others more overt influence. Now and again, more direct means were required.
That's something else I wanted to discuss.
I'm not hearing a question.
You were hiding your identity on Golden Ridge a long time. Who are you really?
Oh, I am a dedicated member of the Order. Beyond that, there's really little you or anyone need to hear about. Consider yourself lucky. You already know more about me than anyone else I've met in the last 20-odd years.
Curiosity for an other scientician, but you strove to reveal all knowledge.
Information free of context can be off-putting, confusing, dangerous even, if misjudged. I mentioned before I was part of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection. My role there, you may recall, was head intercessor. I was tasked to influence pivotal events, to keep the solving of the equation on track. Something occurred. I needed to step off the board a while.
Guess you encountered an event you couldn't influence.
To put it mildly, after the incident in question, seeking refuge seemed prudent. Dorado appealed to me because it was off the board but not completely remote. There I could lie low for a time, but observe. So I'd believed. Our department was shuttered shortly after Ruth Pissar took office. To avoid undue attention, I remained in hiding.
Okay.
Suppose you can ask.
No. So you were a secret order math assassin. What do you kill people with? Long-form division?
Another crack like that, and you might just find out. Our department employed a variety of methods to obviate hindrances and threats to the Order's efforts. We were considered wardens of the grand plan, helping correct it when needed.
Aren't we all effectively wardens of a grand plan?
All of us are part of the plan. We follow the path intended for us by the architect. We should, at least. Now and then, some push back against their path, but it never ends well. Corrections can take time, even delay in the solving of the equation. That's where we came in, to get things back on track in the timeliest of manners.
Alright, let's talk more later.
I do so hope you'll forgive my thoroughly convincing deception, dear.
Oh. Think you'll ever miss being Miriam Alva?
Not really, no. Innocent and unobtrusive never truly came natural to me.
Okay. Well, let's talk more later then.
May the plan...
Uncover further correspondence from Abbot Newell. How would I even do that? I mean, probably not down here, right? No there's anything else I can do here. I think we could do a hack again for more XP. Though, so that's gonna be free money. And with that money we'll buy some more short ammo, potentially. I wonder if the dude is down here still, or if that room's open down there now. Let's find out.
Investigator.
It is not open. Doesn't look like there's anything in there anyway, so.
May all your theories prove true.
That's fine. Let's just be away then.
I realize you didn't receive the most welcome of receptions here.
Understood then. I understand now.
Well, regardless, I recognize you've done right by us here today, and I appreciate your efforts.
I guess I was wrong about this being a bait and switch too. It really was Svoboda.
Converge.
Oh. You have a new shirt I can take? What mind if I do then? Good luck getting into doors. Alright, hold on. I'll pickpocket you back on the ship. Ooh, right. Right as hell.
This unit beautifully acknowledges your
Probably
presence.
not best for me to speak
with random.
Right as hell. Alright. I guess our next call of action is to make our way up here. Is there something I need to do though? Oh, I remember, yes. We will go hack and make some money. We're gonna go visit all the bounty networks and make ourselves some money. Anatoly.
Got a bad feel about this line, hon. Don't like being so exposed.
Well, just disappeared.
Coming all this way just to catch a bullet on the camp's doorstep.
You worry too much, my dear. Even the Protectorate isn't much in the business of murdering refugees. And there aren't many Protectorate nearby. I'm sure the Order will aid us.
Maybe. Even if that's all true, camp's still gonna need a place for us to go. Got a bad feel.
Okay, well, I can't talk to them.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return?
I thought I would be able to, but guess not.
Since the schism, the Protectorate have rewritten.
Oop. Hell yeah, Valerie. Valerie? Do it again, yeah? Do it again? Hell yeah, Valerie. Beautiful. Beautiful indeed. Let us go back to the incognito. We're gonna go hack the bounty board on interesting. I thought I was sinking through the floor for a second. But I'm not. Alright, as soon as we are not detected, I'm gonna take them. Come on, Marisol, go somewhere we're not seeing. Come on. Thank you. Right.
Let's make this quick. I could be shooting someone.
I like to help with my crew
Happy
evaluation.
to provide unbiased observational data.
Let's discuss Niles.
Ah, your young colleague. Competent, practical, crack shot. Saddened by his years of isolation, but also honed like me. He would be a formidable target of assassination.
What do you think of Niles as a person?
Oh, he seems like a nice young man, dear.
They get along with the Arbiter.
You want me to say something nice, dear? He has good taste in adventure serials, I suppose. Otherwise, no redeeming qualities.
What's on Inez?
I must admit I wrote off these corporatists as shallow bit obsessed simpletons. I still do on average, but she falls far outside their norm.
What about our value unit?
Her model is a design classic, and the aftermarket mods she received from Niles are most impressive. We'd be dead many times over without her. She makes me laugh more than anyone.
Alright.
Do you now? That's
that done. Your turn?
Marisol Delgado has been added to the ship roster and has claimed her quarters. This unit has also been informed by Agent Delgado that she is not to be disturbed while resting unless the ship is on fire, and even then only if it nears my quarters.
Alright.
This unit is a
Well,
which member
what
of
do you
the
think of
Incognito
Marisol?
Agent Delgado
Marisol.
has asked that this unit not provide unauthorized updates on her aptitude or well-being. She instead requests that anyone wishing to form an opinion of her speak with her directly and within striking distance. Agent Delgado has also asked that the following addendum be provided. That last portion was a joke, to some degree. This unit is ready.
That's that done then. Let us go upstairs. Oh, they're here. Ah. I didn't think they'd be there, but sure.
It seems the Order was unprepared to receive refugees in the sheer numbers they have. Theories cannot stand against the cruel facts of reality. But it is the refugees that arrest my attention more than their would-be handlers. Any who leave the Protectorate fold deserve punishment.
Seems to me they've suffered enough.
Only through loyalty can we end further suffering, not by surrendering to our foes.
Why would they fight to uphold a system that failed them?
The Protectorate has failed no one. These current circumstances are unprecedented. A loyal subject would understand that. My feelings aside, I shall not judge them, owing to our bargain. But I cannot promise my duty shall not win out in the future.
If it does, I'll have to put you down. Bye-bye. Oh, actually, I've had something to say.
If you've a moment, I wish to note my reservations regarding the Order member we seem to have brought into our fold.
What's the matter?
Setting aside my obvious concerns as an enemy of the Order, there's something devious about her. Something that sets her apart from her fellows. There is a bloodlessness to her nature. A killer's icy resolve. She's dangerous.
Didn't mention any problem like this with Inez, even though she's an enemy.
Despite her alignment with the corporatists, I feel her intentions are ultimately benign, however skewed they may be. Marisol is more difficult to place, thus a greater threat. That was all I had on that subject. Consider my concerns logged.
Alright.
Certainly.
What do you think
I consider myself an
of
open tome. Who amongst our motley assortment would you
Marisol?
pick? Marisol possesses a calculating resolve that has nothing to do with mathematics. Had I anything to fear from her, she would have struck already. I can work alongside her, but I shall keep my guard high nonetheless. Verily,
okay, sure.
idle got.
Who else? Or where else? Is everyone? Which one's Marisol's room? That's Inez. Keep still to avoid poisoning, incapacitation, and or death. I said it does 3 things does it for you, then by all means. This is Niles' room, right? Yes. I think this is Marisol's. A mix of high adventure escapism and high level mathematics. Also, it should be easy for me there. Just the one thing. Okay. So Nez's room. So we'll probably get 2 more companions, question mark?
Marisol's something, huh? She had everyone fooled, and then she turns around, exposes Svoboda for what she is, and reveals herself to be the endpoint. What kind of name even is that? She reminds me of the serial heroes I wanted to be just like when I was a kid. I'd tell her if I thought she'd appreciate it.
I think it would warm her heart to hear that she's already one of your heroes.
That's a step too far. And anyway, I think she'd pat me on the head and say, "That's nice, dear," like she's cooing at a Raptidon pup that fell asleep in its food bowl. Anyway, this is me saying I think she was a good get. Much better having her in our corner than staring down the barrel of her gun, that's for certain. She's probably already got bugs listening in on us, so we ought to just stop there.
Sure. What do you think about Marisol?
Ain't often you see an elder solving an equation with one hand and stabbing someone in the eye with the other. So the real question is, does she get along with me? I sure hope so. I'm keen to learn about her, though I reckon she's more of an abacus than an open book. Set in her ways, methodical. And law help you if you jostle her.
I bet. You have more to say?
Heard the abbot trotted out some excuses for the hit on our base. Well, Auntie's base. Certainly didn't anticipate that he'd been entirely truthful neither, though it won't bring back those we lost. If there are any survivors at Opportunity, we ought to help. I can only hope they had warning enough to run for cover. If they didn't, well, there's only so much basic training can prepare you for.
Speaking from experience.
Once endured a week-long bombardment in a foxhole with only enough rations to last 3 days. Screams went on twice that long. Some of us still ain't fully recovered. We should move on, unless you got something for me?
Nope. Oh, more?
Commander,
Okay.
You got a minute to talk? I got some thoughts on this situation with the refugees.
What's on your mind?
The number of folks seeking refuge from the war is, well, it's beyond what I expected. And beyond what the Order is capable of handling, seems like. Andes may not be faring much better here, but we could at least find enough work for these folk to buy some food.
Naturally. Why would Answer's Choice do anything out of the kindness of their hearts? Doing his best and not making.
I mean, we ain't gonna give up our cots for what could be the enemy. We're doing what we gotta do to keep our heads on our shoulders. It's a tough situation, that's all I'm saying. But if the Order can't even manage tens of folk at their doorstep, they ain't gonna manage much better should they win the war.
You're right, let's ask these refugees if they prefer free food or having to work for it.
But nothing's ever really free, is it? I went through this myself when Andy's Choice took over Tau Ceti. It took time to secure the merger, but once they did, we folk got the help we needed real quick. And all they wanted in return was the signing of an employment contract. Now, I ain't seeing any contracts in Matriarch's mercy. So what is the Order actually gaining by doing this?
Guess we'll find out. You know, Answer's Choice was wrong to offer you that deal, right?
Don't see how it's wrong if it benefited the both of us. Anyhow, if the Order is in fact helping these folk with no hidden aims, then, well, I'll be the first to admit that there might just be merit in what they're selling. Appreciate you hearing me out.
What about this, the failed graft they put on you and then ditched you?
Don't mind me. Got something that needs doing, Commander?
Yeah, alright, cool. She's done. Wait, did we? Yeah, I think we hit opinions on Mouse, alright?
Sure. Got some.
Yes, we did. We did. Now, where is Niles? Niles. Does that give you a buff by doing that? No. I am trying to find Niles. I cannot find him. Where the hell is he? Where the hell's Niles? I think he's supposed to be right here, but he's just not. You know what? We'll go out. We'll hack this back to terminal, and then we'll come back in. I think that will resolve this potential issue we're facing. Alright. Let's go get some free money. Free XP.
Someday when I make it big
Alright,
and
we're
lower
past
middle
it.
management, I'm gonna come back.
Actually, let me save first. Boop. Hell yeah, Valerie. W. 300 XP and money. And again, hell yeah. Right, let's go back. 41,000 now. Now then. Where is Niles? Niles. Where are you, Niles? I cannot find Niles. Oh, let me just run around until... Let me ignore the map and just run around until I find him. I cannot find Niles. I cannot find him. You know what? I'll take him with me this next time. And then hopefully when we go back, we'll to find him. Let's find out.
No offense to Val. Anyway, need something, Commander?
Actually,
oh yeah? What's needling?
we can't ask him here, unfortunately. Would have been convenient, but no matter. No matter indeed. We lost one, but that's fine. We lost two, but again, that's fine. We have so many of them. And this gives us a shit ton of XP anyway. Let me go buy some ammo too while we're here.
My contraptions don't explode no more.
Short rounds. Ooh, paid for itself. Paid for itself. And then back we go. Now, can we find Niles, chat? There's Valerie. Inez. Marisol. The pet. Tristan. I mean, definitely not in here. No sign of him in here. Personal messages, Niles. Paradise Island. Agent Ibarra, I made contact with our mutual friend, she's safe. So I feel that Sentinel left this guard in more ways than one. Nevertheless, there's still cause for celebration. The cipher was a success, and with this new intel, if a real chance led to bring the Protectorate to its knees, I have you and your commander to thank for that. I'll be in contact again as soon as I can. Respectfully, Ice Globe. It was good seeing you again. I apologize if my behavior led you to believe otherwise. Dude, where the hell is Niles, man? I want to speak to him about his opinion on, what's her face? Well, I don't know where he is, chat. Not a singular clue. Do we have anything new? What's this? I'll be already seeing that. Seeing that. Yeah, we're seeing that. This is new. No, it's not new. Okay, now there's nothing new there. Perfect. enemies in there? Really? Let's go see what that's about then, eh? That was close. Okay.
Making strides. So I can take the intruder.
God damn.
Fortification in progress. Locking them down.
Alright.
The plan can wait. Our lines will not. Good subjects arrive 15 minutes.
Alright, sure, whatever. Let's see here. Zyranium Manufactory. 7. We'll go back and explore from here. However, I'm going to end this video here. Been recording for 3 hours. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps a lot. Follow on Twitch helps even more. Regardless, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.